Rated M for M-Balm. This is the M-Balm Effect, your one-stop shop for unfiltered discussions.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, the M-Balm, on another episode, and another one of the M-Balm Effect, number 233, actually. 233, can you believe it? Can you believe it? I can, because it's almost 6 years of doing this podcast. And please, hit those reacts. Let's get those reacts going. We want to see everyone smile, get angry, cry, laugh, and just enjoy everything. Don't forget, we have phone lines here. We have good old-fashioned phone lines, 855-M-BALM-19, 855-622-5619. And please don't forget, if you're on our YouTube channel, thank you. But if you're not, go to our YouTube channel and smash the like, smash that beautiful subscribe button, and that wonderful bell, like you do T-Bell at 3 in the morning, if they're still open at that time anyways. I don't know. Everything's closed these days, but I will tell you what's not closed. It's the M-Balm Effect here tonight on Saturday with none other than Amatera. How are you boys tonight?
Yoo-hoo!
How are you? Are you you ready for the night?
We are.
You ready for this? Some of you have been here before in other bands.
Yes.
The dude's sitting right here.
Mm-hmm.
Zach, this man with the plan over here. Jake, you've been here. You weren't scared off the first time. No. Some people have been scared and they never showed up again. But you're here.
Can't scare me that easily.
Yeah.
Good. That's what we like to hear. We want to see people come back for more. You know, you know what they say, right, Zach?
No.
They say the worse you treat them, the better they like you. And it seems like
true.
And it seems like you're here.
Yeah. It was
And
fun.
it's a good time. Looks like the kitty cat's downstairs. Someone must have left the door open. Oops.
Not the fat one.
Uh-oh. No, not the fat one. But this one's a little menace.
Okay.
And she will distract you the whole show.
And we're doing it right now.
Cat is loose.
There's a lot of puss loose in this world. No big deal. It's okay. It's all right. It is Saturday night. There's no reason why your puss should not be loose on a Saturday night, especially down in Lyle Avenue if you're from the ROC. But
Oh boy.
But Amatera is here, and I need to know. Because if I don't know, then I can't live my life to the fullest. How did Amatera come about?
Oh, okay.
I think that's a you question, buddy.
I mean, we're just kids in a garage, and
Don't fucking lie.
Don't start that. Three of us were in a band previously called Fractured Fortune together, and that was me, Zach, and then our drummer Dante, who's not here. And then we wanted to kind of go a little bit heavier, and recruited some help of guitar players who joined us a little bit later in our journey. And here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's how we do it in here, man. That's how we do it. You know, you go other places, you see how things are going, you feel like it's time to move on, and then you go on to something bigger and better. And that's what you've done.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's a sick name, Amatera. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
That was you and Dante, right?
Yeah. It's from the Japanese goddess Amaterasu.
Okay.
So we just cut off that su and then changed the pronunciation a little bit.
Change that little pronunciation. You got to change it up, make it your own. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
My name's based off of death, so it's okay. You know, we all have a little backstory to our names, and some of us here like the more morbid curiosities, and others like other things, and it's all right. But it's cool to hear the origins of the names and the little stories that go behind it. You know?
Absolutely.
So, I mean, Jake, since I last see you, how you been, man?
I've been working, obviously doing it up with these guys and doing the damn thing. I recently just got engaged to my beautiful fiance, Kat.
Well, congratulations.
Yes,
Congratulations.
I'm very happy. Very happy.
That's what I like to hear. See, it's been a little while since we've been in the studio together, and it's nice to hear the updates like that. You know what I'm saying? Little update action. And now you are one step closer to having your balls in a jar like me, stuck somewhere in the basement.
Oh yeah.
Right? The old
Always.
ball. I'm just kidding. No, marriage is a beautiful thing. Don't let people fucking fool you. You just got to make sure that you're all in line with each other, and that's it. Everybody's a miserable, busybody trying to say I want to get a divorce. It's like, well, then you shouldn't have married the person. You should always know who you're getting yourself involved with. It's like a business partnership deal.
Mhm.
You should always know. Speaking of which, bands kind of are a business partnership. So in a way, you're already married to these guys.
Yeah. We already act like a married couple.
It's all right. That's how you know you've made it, and you've got a good chemistry going on. There's nothing wrong with that. And when one of you blow up the bathroom on the tour bus in the near future, and you smell their gracious smells, you'll understand that this was what it was meant to be.
All the luscious odors.
Yes. Well, it's like the wonderful guest I had on, Mr. Eric Wolf. He was in here saying how he blew up Mr. Ramsey's toilet in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Oh.
And that's a real love story right there. When you go cross country, they flew there, but they still went across the country, and that's how you have memories. That's how you have memories.
Memories that last a lifetime.
Exactly. And it's like touring and going on shows. Now, have you guys been on stage together already?
Yes. Yes.
And what memories did you create already together?
Well, this
One at the last show.
last show, Jake forgot his guitar strap.
Oh no!
Yes, I did.
Not the strap
But
on.
he was saved.
Yes, I was saved last minute by a good friend of mine. So thank you, Jimmy Sacco, if you're listening to this. I love you so much.
Nothing wrong with sharing a little strap-ons. Do you understand?
Mhm.
We're okay with it.
Mhm.
We understand that sometimes it's needed
All
and
for
it's
it.
necessary in order to get the job done. And you got the job done.
I did get the job done.
Good.
Also, this is the second show where something important has flew off my body during the show.
I hope it's not what we're all thinking it was.
No.
Now, if that ever happens, please make sure you get to the emergency room and put it in ice, because that's the most important tool you'll ever have on your persons forever and ever.
Yes.
Now, I know you guys have been on with us before. Have you guys ever done a beautiful podcast?
Not with you.
No, but you've done other ones.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Oh,
I mean, this is a little fancier, but yeah.
okay, all right. Well, not everyone can be as fancy as us, I guess, but I don't care. As long as you're out there doing your podcast, that's all that matters. We like to see people thrive. Yeah, you want to put a little yeah, go ahead. Let's see how fast that sand goes down.
Oh my god.
It's probably the first time
They're
it's been
gonna
put
swap
down.
headphones every time that
Yeah.
runs out.
Yeah, we could swapping some spit and some headphones. It's all right.
I mean, while we're sharing strap-ons.
Hey, you guys are sharing strap-ons. It's okay.
Yeah, at this point.
It's all right. Well, we have some wonderful people on our chats right now, and there's nothing wrong with being able to engage with our wonderful listeners. Annalise says, time to get balmy. It's always time to get balmy. Look, every Saturday is when we get well, not every Saturday. Sometimes we're off. Like next week, we're going to be off. It's okay. Sometimes we need our time off, holidays, family.
Self-care is important.
It is important. Brandon Curtis is on with us. He's been in studio. Amatera, baby. Yeah, baby. I'm saying, Jake, yep, he's in studio with us. Missy's in here with the hearts. Saying let's go. Kiki saying to Annalise, literally just said I wanted to go get a chalupa. I love some chalupa action. Don't you guys like some chalupa action?
There's somebody named Chalupa?
Yeah, well, there can be.
Oh, no, yeah, no.
No, someone wanted a chalupa from Taco Bell. Like, damn.
There's nothing wrong with a little chalup. I like me some chalup. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds good.
Currently, Shadows in the Dark is their only song out. That's true. That is very true. I wonder if we can play it. Do you think we can play it?
Go for
Nope,
it.
it's
No.
not going to do it. That's all
Praise
right.
be to the gods that we can play it.
Well, it's not the end of the world. We can definitely get that thing up here. But in the meantime, let's dive into it. So, how did you guys meet? Other than just, because I know you guys have been in different bands and all that. So ultimately, how did you guys come together as one? But I mean, with Fractured Fortune, I guess you could say, right? Yeah.
I started out in Fractured first.
Okay.
So their bassist was leaving, who's actually, funny enough, it's Brendan.
Oh, really?
So he was the guitar player in Fractured. He left to go play bass in Glass Waves.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
And
Yeah.
then-
That's he was in studio with them.
Yep. They brought me and Kevin in. Damon, the old vocalist, switched over to guitar. Then we brought Andrew in. And then Dante was already there pre me and Andrew.
Okay.
So that's how us three met. And then I just met Jake going to shows.
Yeah.
I've known Jake for probably 4 years now.
Has it been that long?
I think something like
Somewhere
that.
around
Yeah.
there.
It's been a long time now,
Yeah.
huh? Jeez, 4 years already. You blink and you
I
miss
think
it.
we were going to shows before we had met each other. Then
Yeah.
one day we were just like, hey,
We just hung out at a show and then
That's all it takes.
hit it off ever since.
That's awesome. Yeah, you gotta meet somehow. I mean, shows are something. I mean, I haven't been able to go to any lately. It's just life's been crazy, but what are you gonna do? You know,
Yeah.
sometimes work and family and it just everything else in between just closes in on you.
life's obstacles.
Oh, dude, every time. You want to try to see if we can play this song? I would like to
Go.
get this.
Yeah,
I want
go
I want
for
people
it.
to hear it. I want
Like
people
it.
to understand what
Like
they're getting themselves into here.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it is a good one. Let's see if we
You
can
can hear the end.
just go to the end. You said.
No, like
Someone
halfway
did
through
you know
the song,
someone
I'll
went
pass
up
it
to me?
Andrew.
Someone came
Wait.
up to me. I'll say it. Someone came up to me. There's a part where Andrew does like the bland here.
Yeah.
And someone came up to me to a show after it, and they were like, "Where was it?" I was like, "Where was what?" He's like, "Andrew didn't do the black in the song." I was like, "Really?" That person is short of hearing. Then
I was like tone deaf.
Tone deaf, a little tone deaf.
Something like that.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, I thought I heard
Yeah.
you do it.
I
too.
did do it.
I
I
had
thought
you
I
pretty
don't
loud
know.
on my-
I was like, "There's no way he didn't do it."
It's the only blood I get to do.
I was in my zone. I didn't care.
Now you were good.
No, I was,
You were feeling
I-
pretty good.
I was just rocking it. I was just like, take everything out and just work, just do.
Sometimes you just got to do. You know what I'm saying? Do the new do.
Yes.
But
Fucking drums, man.
now, what exactly? What inspired this song for you?
We have a ton of different influences.
Yeah?
honestly, as like a band. Yeah, I know Jake's more. He was kind of more on like the metalcore side. Brendan's on the deathcore side.
Deathcore, little deathcore.
Andrew's into the old school,
Yeah.
the early stuff.
Yeah.
I'm also into metalcore. I'm just not that good at writing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then our drummer got me into like the super heavy shit.
Yeah.
Beat
So,
down and slam.
the beat down, the slam,
Little
stuff.
beat down, little
So,
slamming around. Yeah. Just go on stage. You're swirling that fucking guitar around, just having a good ass time.
We're not doing any guitar flips. We've learned our
no,
lesson.
Yeah,
You learned your lesson.
We learned our lesson.
What was the last lesson you
from-
learned?
I'm curious about this too.
Never say never.
We Fractured. We tried to make it a thing with guitar flips, and it never ended well when we did them.
No,
So no, unfortunately.
little smashy smash.
yeah.
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, sometimes there's with no risk, there's no reward. You know.
Yeah.
I know this shit
If-
can get expensive.
Hitting
but-
a person with your guitar in the crowd is
Oh,
risk
oh,
that
is
reward
that what
we're talking
happened?
about.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It wasn't like terrible, but
Was
yeah.
there blood and guts?
No.
No blood.
Little bit of blood.
Okay,
Like,
there's some blood.
just tiny bit, but
Head trauma.
no,
No.
just a little
Little
nick
gash on the arm.
Uh,
Make it looks like somebody's sitting in the bathtub contemplating their life.
oh boy.
Yeah.
Take
I mean,
off
look, the
right
guitar
hand.
did it. It wasn't anything
Why
else.
you at me?
But no, this is
I looked at you like
it's pretty hard hitting, man.
It is good.
This is the shit you want to go for your best PR in the gym. You know what I'm saying?
We got heavier than this.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Oh,
when's
yeah.
that coming out? Soon?
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
this year
Hopefully.
for sure.
We got a
Soon.
little
Yeah.
plan going.
Yeah.
For
Good.
everyone,
We are
so.
working diligently. for
Diligently. I like that.
Yeah.
We got to work diligently. You got to work it. You got to get it grooving and moving. And this track here definitely shows. You know what I'm saying? We need some new metal in our life.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with a little new metal in our life.
sure. New metal is the way to go.
Yes. I mean, depending on other people's opinions, but who cares, right?
Yeah.
I mean, does 85-year-old little Millie eating her alphabet soup with her husband Elmer, who's about to die? Are they going to be listening to this while Wheel of Fortune's running on their TV? Probably not.
Probably not.
But who the hell cares? Doesn't mean you stop doing your thing, right?
They might be chill like that though.
They might. I know this generation will be when they're 85.
Oh,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
If some of us do make it 80. I mean, hey, I would like to be that old man that still jams out like this. And you can still do whatever you want. And your grandkids will be like, Grandpa, what is this music? I've never heard anything like it. You'd be like, yeah, it's because you're fucking. This song was made when you were just a twinkle in your father's eye. Okay.
Well, little Billy, this is peeling flesh.
This is the sound.
It was easy listening in my day.
Yeah, this is easy listening back in the day. Nothing wrong with it.
Stop, Grandpa.
So, fun fact, Brendan says, Dante and I played soccer together in Syracuse when he changed from 21 Pilots to Deathcore and drumming. I got in fractured. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you go from 21 Pilots to the old, metal scene.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
What do you think of 21 Pilots? You like them?
They do their thing.
They do. Yeah,
They're
they're good at what they do
successful.
for
Yeah.
sure.
They're good at what they do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Not my.
I'm a Paramore guy though.
Yeah, you are?
Yeah.
I love Paramore.
You like Haley?
Love Paramore.
Yeah.
Haley specifically, but
Yep.
yeah, Paramore.
Well, that's, I mean,
yeah.
that's what happens.
Yeah.
You get in there, you're like, okay, this is good music and all that. But then you're like, okay. I like in this moment too. Maria Brink really has a unique voice.
They were cool when I saw them.
Yeah. When did you see them?
I can't even remember the year. This was like a decade ago. I think it was at a Mayhem Fest. I think so.
I was at Water Street Music Hall when they came. So I do remember it was like
Okay.
2015. I
It
remember
was some
that.
kind of festival.
Yeah?
I remember they were all set up like out for, like by the entrance of the venue, just doing like an open meet and greet with a bunch of people.
That's dope.
They were just signing like anyone who came up.
Yeah.
It was dope.
That is nice. They actually give a shit. Some people don't give a shit. You could tell. You go to these shows and you got people that think they're just too good for the people that made them where they are.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it sucks. And you're like, okay, well then, guess we won't be listening to you anymore, right?
Definitely some ego carriers out there.
It's too bad.
But-
It really is. So I heard you guys talking about getting some garbage plates out here. You like smashing plates?
I do like smashing down some plates.
Now, I know there's a little bit of controversy of what best plate is out there, what restaurant carries the best plate. I know that people aren't really saying Nick Tahoe's anymore. They're saying Dogtown. Is that true? I've never been to Dogtown.
I'm a Dogtown and Henny Hots guy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I agree. Both of those are my four lifers. If I had to pick any two to go for the rest of my life, it definitely would be Henny Hots and Dogtown.
Every
Yeah.
Hots
Cock
place
slut.
is good except for the Gates Hots.
Yeah, she's
Worst
a cock
garbage plate in my
slut.
life.
Good thing I've
slut.
never been there.
You don't. Yeah. Good thing. It
Good
was-
thing,
it was
huh?
bad.
The Webster Hots is pretty good too. I remember we went there a couple times.
Yeah, Webster Hots?
Cock slut.
That's when Tyler was working there.
Man, there's a lot of shameless plugs in this studio right now. But that's what we're talking about. But it's okay. We don't mind slutting up a little bit of local action here, right? So if somebody is outside this area and doesn't know what a garbage plate is, I mean, how do you describe this shit to people? Right? It's hard to say.
It's known as the hangover.
Sloppy mess of deliciousness.
Yep.
That's it. You just have the stomach for it, because if you don't, you're gonna be in the bathroom fighting 9 rounds with Mike Tyson in the morning.
It's like if the warm Gatorade left in the car was food.
Yes,
Then
yes.
that would be a garbage plate.
And I know that mac salad's a huge controversy too. Warm, cold, right?
Cold.
You want warm mac salad? Yes. You want that nice, delicious, warm mac salad? The juices just going down your face as you scrumptiously eat this shit. And you're wondering why your stomach's not feeling too good. It's in twisted knots. And then the next thing you know, the bathrooms are taken up and there's nowhere to go. You have 2 choices. Actually, you have 3 choices. You have 1 in your pants, 2 in your car, or 3 behind the dumpsters of the restaurant you're at. Where do you go?
I'm taking 3.
I think it depends on where I went.
You just unlocked the secret one,
Uh-huh.
option 4. You wear Depends when you go in the fucking restaurant. And then you don't have to worry about a horrible mess that you may or may not have to be responsible for when they bitch and complain that there's a mess on the floor or in the back parking lot.
It really just depends where I'm at.
It's true.
Just bring baby wipes.
Bring some ass wipes with you and you'll be fine. I mean, that's one perk of having a child is you get these nice, beautiful wet ass wipes.
Oh yeah.
There's nothing wrong with a nice pack of ass wipes in the bag where the diapers and all that are. Too bad you can't fit in the damn diaper, but you at least have the wipes. And when you are nice and full of this garbage plate, and if especially you're not used to this thing, you're probably going to need them, all of them, the whole package. And then you're going to think about the next song you're about to write, and it's going to have to do with this, and it'll be just fine. Missy says, I went behind a dumpster before. Hey, that's a Rochester gem right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what happens when you're in the ROC and you have a beautiful plate.
Gotta live life to the fullest.
You have to live life to the fullest, because if you don't, then I mean, what kind of Rochester person are you? Right?
It's a rite of passage.
It is a right. I mean, what sane person would come to Rochester, first off? Second of all, if you're not sane enough, why would you skip out on a garbage plate, even though you know that it's risky business? It can be.
A garbage plate in Rochester is like having wings in Buffalo. It's a rite of passage.
You know what else is made in Rochester that a lot of people don't realize? My wife didn't even realize this. You ever heard you know chicken French, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's a Rochester dish.
Is it?
It is.
Hmm.
You'd think, because the name French is in there, that it would be made in France. Well, that's just bullshit. It is actually an ROC dish, and we get to claim that as our own, because it is a fucking nice dish of pasta and 2 cutlets of chicken and some wonderful sauce.
I'll say the lemon sauce is fire.
Slaps hard, right? Slaps. Shit slaps. TTV Cursed Echoes 420 says, hope you guys have an awesome day. Thank you so much, TTV Cursed Echoes 420. You know what I'm saying? Little 420 action.
That's
Nothing
right.
wrong with that, I guess. If you want to do that, you can do it while you watch us, listen to us, whatever you want to do. Just don't be behind the wheel. You'll be just fine. Missy says, that's awesome. Good food. Yeah, it is good food. We have good food. Rochester's got a lot of different things. We have a lot of crime, a lot of stolen cars, smash and grabs. Even Montage get hit with one of those. But we also make up for it in the food department, where we have beautiful, shitty, things that maybe some people think are horrible looking, but it's really delicious.
The worse it looks, the better it tastes.
That's exactly it. It's nutritious and delicious. Yo, you're on the M-Balm effect.
Hi, this is Marty. I've got a question for Andrew.
Andrew,
Okay.
here we go. The pressure's on.
What's up with that hoodie?
Oh, it's super comfy.
The hoodie.
Yeah, it's super comfy.
Yeah, you like that hoodie, huh?
It's like big enough for
Do you have it in more than one color?
I don't, but my fiance has got a pink one
Oh,
that I may or may not wear it.
you
all
do
the
wear
time.
that, don't you?
I do. I do.
Why wouldn't you? They steal hoodies from us.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta take it back, make it
It's the
yours.
significant other tax. They steal your hoodies.
Yeah, some people steal hoodies, other people steal their significant other's undergarments, and it's okay if you want to do that. That's fine. It's fine. Okay, just make sure that it's clean and not just worn for 48 hours. Okay.
I'm pretty sure my fiance.
And I gotta say,
my
Brennan, your hair and nails are killing it.
He can't hear you. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Said your hair was luscious.
Luscious.
What was that?
Your hair and nails look beautiful.
Thank
They're
you.
lush.
I don't know where the camera is, but thank you.
It's over here.
What?
This one.
Couple.
It was a few.
Well, thanks for calling in. Hey, we got to hit the hard hitting questions, right? The hoodie, the hair. You know what I'm saying?
All the important questions.
All the important questions. You know, some people are scared of this. and It's
Asking all the real
okay.
questions.
What's that?
Asking all the real questions.
All the real questions, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, when you and that's why I asked you about the garbage plate, because it tells you what kind of person you are. Sometimes you want to be a little cleaner than others. You want to be, you want to shit somewhere. You're going to shit away from people, the public, so that way they're not suffering. Some people don't care. They just shit right on the floor like they did at Hazelton Chrysler years ago when I was looking for a car about 10 years ago. That was cool. Old man had a little accident. It's all right. Oh, yeah.
It was
Yep.
while you were there.
Yep.
Oh,
And I think I'd mentioned this story on the show a long time ago, but yeah, the old guy was like, I had an accident. And you look on the ground and there it is, just laying, looking at you like, help me. Help me. This man just shit me out and let me slide down his pant leg. Help.
I am not meant for this world.
I'm not meant for the Hazelton Chrysler dealership. You're supposed to buy cars, not shit on the floor.
Saw one at an airport once.
Did
There's a
you
video,
really?
Yeah, there's a video on Twitter. This girl
no.
shits in her hand at an airport and then just throws it in the garbage.
Stop!
I swear to God.
I haven't seen that one. It would have ended up on here.
Twitter's a wild thing.
Dude, X is a fucking... Okay, so you think Reddit's bad? Which I gotta say, Reddit is terrible. It's a horrible... We do a lot of segments on Reddit. And we will tonight together in harmony, hand in hand. But X, my God, it's like the Wild West on there.
Yeah.
What's happened? What's happened on there? What's going on?
I think just the internet in general is divulging into like a wasteland of just anything goes.
It is. Now, granted, you will find awesome things on there when you stumble upon them, like music and shit, but you also stumble upon the most heinous shit you'll ever read. And you will also think to yourself, how the fuck do I forget this? Do I even try to forget it? Do I scrub my eyes out with bleach? What do I do? And that's the world we live in, because social media is a complete disaster. It's made humanity we were already savages, but now we're just fucking ultimate behemoths of savages. We just can't control ourselves, and we need to type everything on the interwebs so that way people can read it and wonder what kind of person you are. So let me ask you this: what's your poison? Pick your poison. X, Reddit, what is it?
I'm a real guy.
Yeah. You like reels?
I like reels.
And you sometimes stumble upon those cringe pages, right?
Oh,
You go on there and you're watching these cringe pages of videos that people, for some reason, they decide just cognitively, like, I'm going to press record this piece of shit of a video on my smartphone. And then they ultimately decide, yes, to upload it for the world to watch.
That looks good.
And did you see the guy that dressed like a pig and he eats like a pig and he's like constantly, it's like,
I think,
it's a thing, and people have no shame. People have a fetish about it, and it's a weird one. But hey, it is a thing that exists, and it is there for people to either enjoy or throw up on. And you get to choose. You get to choose what you're going to do with it. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of bad ones, like especially people like in Ohio in trailer parks. Did you hear about these weird wolf family? The dude with the red, like he's ginger. He's got red beard and all that. You even see them?
No.
Oh yeah, and then they do that one song, "We Are the Wolves" or whatever, and then they're doing that weird shit. TikTok has been a brain rot. See, it's already rotted my fucking brain for the last 5 years, and we're on there, so we can rot your brain as well with our highlight clips. At least it's a little bit of a educational thing.
I've seen many iterations of that concept of a video, and it's all just bad. There's no tears to it. It's just all terrible.
Yeah, I agree. TTV Curse Echoes 420 says, "I live in a trailer park, LOL."
Smoke weed every day.
In Ohio?
Listen, but there's a difference, though. Are you in Ohio or are you in Canandaigua off of Saltonstall Street? Because they're basically the same.
Yep.
Otherwise, I've been in nice trailer parks, okay? Some of
trailers
these
are built like houses.
That's what I'm saying. They're nice. Oh, in California, this person's in California. Hey, there's nothing wrong with a little Cali trailer park action.
Well, out in California, it's not a trailer; it's a tiny home.
Yes, in Canyon
affordable.
County. Yeah. Well, God, dude, the prices of anything
I
out
wanna
there.
look that up.
You're gonna look it up. You're
I
gonna.
want to look it up just like out of curiosity.
California. I mean, let's think about this. The housing here can be up inexpensive, right?
Yeah.
We know that the apartments are like fucking outrageous and shit. So it's like buying a house and all that. I mean, houses here that cost like $300,000 probably cost $750,000, $800,000 over there in California. It's insane. I don't even know what's going on with their economy over there. The economy in itself is just imploding on itself. But California is, man, I saw the prices. I mean, I'm just like, what the hell's going on out there? And yeah.
I was gonna say you find a house for 200,000 up here in Rochester. It's like 1.5 mil down in New York City.
Yep. Yeah, New York City's crazy too. Just in general, you got fucking apartments and all that. But yeah, I mean, shit. That's what happens when everything goes to hell in a handbasket. So just go get yourself a garbage plate, and you'll be just fine. You'll be just fine. It's the ROC. We don't judge here, right? So, what are you guys listening to these days?
All the heaviest shit I could find.
The heaviest shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About it.
I'm right there with him. I'm very eclectic with my tastes. It really depends on mood. Sometimes I'm like, I want the heaviest shit on planet Earth, and sometimes I want to just vibe to like lo-fi beats or something like that.
I love
For
me some
sure.
lo-fi beats, man. That is some of the most scrumptious music you'll ever find to
It's
just chill out
That's
to.
2 a.m. music.
It
there
is.
you go.
Exactly. That's the only way you can really describe
Mhm.
it. 2 a.m. music is you're just like, you're either editing something, like it is a nice thing to just chill out to. The beats, the melodies that are playing, it's just whoever, I don't know, man. It is a nostalgic fucking genre of music. That I will say.
That's probably the best way I can describe it too. It's like, it's nostalgic for sure.
Lo-fi is great, but definitely mix a bit of vaporwave in there.
Vaporwave,
yeah,
yes. Synthwave, vaporwave. I've been listening to funk lately.
Funk's really good.
It is. It's hard hitting, just like your song.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that shit, especially when you're driving. Yeah.
Oh, it's cool.
Dante got me into peeling flesh.
Peeling flesh,
Yeah.
like literally peeling flesh in the basement when nobody's around, or turning into Dexter, or just like a song or a music.
Yeah, like I need to get this skin off of me.
Yeah.
No, the band.
Oh, the band.
The
Oh,
slam band.
slam band. Oh,
It's just slam band from the hood in Oklahoma.
no, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Love me
It's-
some goddamn
Dude,
Oklahoma. I'll
it's-
tell you what.
It's awesome. They got like just trap ass rap beats and then just crazy heavy breakdowns.
Dude, that's
It's-
sick.
It's the best of both
The,
worlds.
the vocalist just doesn't even say anything.
Yeah.
No?
If you click the lyrics on Spotify, it's question marks.
Yeah. It's like the sample.
It's just
question
like
mark,
noises.
sample.
It's just noises.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Dude. Sometimes, like, what about mumble rap? What do you think of that?
Yeah.
No,
I'm a 90s rap
same
kinda
here.
guy. I'm like a Nas.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
I love Nas.
I'm like the darker kind of rap, like Suicide Boys.
That's good too.
Bones.
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah.
Dude, love me some Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Bone Thugs.
I can't do that dark rap anymore. I had an ex who would listen to that all the time, and
Oh.
it just got old.
I never
real quick.
really got into Ghost Main though. I don't know. I was
That's
never a
that's
fan
the
of his
big one
flow.
for me. I cannot do
Because
Ghost
what
Man.
always sounded like he's doing a voice.
You ever heard
That
of like
makes
Kill,
any sense.
You ever heard of Killzami?
No.
Killzami?
Killzami's like
he's the same thing.
they got like metal like beat like samples
Yeah.
over rap music. It's
There
kinda
are some
cool.
things by Ghost Man that I don't mind, but like I don't know.
So you mentioned an ex that ruined it for you.
Oh, just yeah, it ruined it. Just like
Typical.
I mean,
Typical
so
fashion.
so if you had to play a show for this ex, right, and their new partner, what would your set list be?
just the heaviest. Make sure they get thrown into the pit.
Calcaneus 6 times in a row.
You
Yeah,
tell
basi-
people that are coming there, right? You tell them to come here with steel chairs, baseball bats, and tables,
all
ladders.
everything. Like you see,
Trash
you
can.
see that person right there. I want you to take them, throw them in, and then just wall of death, please and thank you.
You've seen ECW, right? So let's make that happen in the pit.
Yeah.
Like Paul Heyman would be proud.
Buffalo can mosh, man.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
think
we've-
Buffalo
oh.
have beat out
Buffalo can throw
Rochester
down.
for
Yeah.
moshing
yeah,
on
for sure.
them some
Thursday.
fighting words. Some people will tell you that's not right, but
Oh, dude, they wouldn't.
Rochester can too.
They were the first few songs. They were kind of still.
they were just sitting
But,
there,
yeah.
just chilling.
Once you yell at people enough times, they start moving around.
Especially these fucking kids that are like 20 years old and stuff. Like, get them in the fucking pit.
I'm regretting my choice of words from Thursday. But
Yeah?
At the end of we do like we'll end a song and then we'll kind of ring out and do like a final breakdown.
Yeah.
And
I thought you were gonna say the other thing.
I tried to think of something to piss them off, so I said "fuck the Buffalo Bills" and "fuck Josh
Oh,
Allen."
you got them upset.
and dude, but I got people to
Immediately
mosh.
flipped off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, some dude stared right in my eyes and just the double.
They
Like,
gave
Zach,
you the
you're gonna
double.
get us jumped in the
Gave me the
parking
double.
lot.
Hey, I took it back after the end of the set. I said "Go Bills," so we should be in the clear.
You got somebody upset. Next thing you know, you're going through a fucking table with a 3D.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's crazy times.
First bloodshed.
Yeah.
We had our first bloodshed on Thursday.
Is that when that whole thing happened with the guitar?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
No, this was someone finally got clocked in one of our pits and came over and took a picture with all of them.
Yeah.
Damn.
Busted his lip.
Yeah.
Hey, you're
Done
gonna
his
you're
own
gonna get
shit.
some bumps and bruises and some bloody lips once in a while.
Oh,
I
for
mean,
sure.
shit.
Depends on the show, I think.
Depends on the show. Yeah.
Definitely at a trader show or any other
Yeah.
band like them.
It's-
I will say the younger generation of hardcore kids actually do throw down. I remember Zach and I went to a show at what was it, the Spirit Room in the city?
Yeah,
it's like this
dude, it's
super small. Like,
maybe 50
There's
people you
literally
can
a
cram in
corner
there.
in the wall.
Like,
Really?
like
Yep.
wall to wall, and then there's a bench on each side of
think
the room. And
The
he's-
venue is actually about the size of this room.
Yeah,
here,
basically.
No
Yeah.
shit.
yeah,
Really?
dude, it's,
including the stage.
Yeah,
It's
that's
tiny.
insane.
yeah, dude, it's
And it was a
insane.
bunch of like 18 to 20-year-old kids just throwing down.
They don't even have a PA
Dude,
there.
the fucking younger kids are something else.
Yeah,
man.
they're
I've
crazy.
seen younger kids show up in like pink ski masks, just beating the shit out of people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? You're young enough to heal up quick. Why not just get in there and fucking
I
do
know.
it?
I mean,
I'm all for it. It depends on the show for me too. It's moshing has become so hit or miss now. So
Yeah.
it's like
Let's see, you got to get in the right mood for it. You got to hear like the right riff and
It's just-
all that.
it's the right show, man. You got to read the room. Like
Yeah.
That too.
if that too is like I've seen people on the outside of the pit and they're very unaware of what kind of show they're at.
Yeah.
And then they get hit and they try to fight the person that they got hit by. I'm like,
No. man.
metalcore shows is a lot more like push and shove kind of thing. But
Yeah.
like our shows are like, if you step in there, you know what the fuck's gonna happen.
Yeah. I
like
mean,
you have
you gotta
a
understand.
very good chance of taking
there's some
someone's
dude
fist or
spin
shooting your
kicking
face.
with his eyes closed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
With his eyes closed. He's not even looking where he's
Yep.
going.
Yeah.
You don't need to look. As long as you feel the impact, you know exactly where you are.
mosh etiquette.
Yeah.
You gotta have mosh etiquette. Yes.
Yeah. Well, some people don't do that.
Look both
No.
ways before swinging.
No.
I'm
Yeah.
dude. I'm all for like a violent pit, but you gotta have some sort of like awareness of your surroundings.
Some people don't do that though, man. They just fucking go balls to the wall. Someone gets hurt, then they want to fight. Someone's girlfriend gets knocked out. Then you're outside fighting, getting kicked out. It's nuts. You're supposed to be there to have a good time, but
Right.
some people they don't get it. They just don't understand how that works, you know. But yeah, I mean, shit. I remember Fear Factory. That was a fucking fun ass show back in 2013. That was fucking awesome. That pit
Fear-
was cool.
Fear Factory?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've. It sounds familiar. I don't know if I know it like off the top of my head.
Yeah, I
They're
mean,
Well, you
Oh,
say something
he
about
yeah,
it.
he would probably
Yeah.
know better than us.
Dino, Burton, all of them guys. Well, Burton's not part of Fear Factory anymore, but classic metal band from the late 80s. I think they started. So they've been around for a long time.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I'm an old man. So what do I,
Yeah.
34. So what are you going to do?
You're seasoned
Yeah.
is what you are.
Yeah, I'm very seasoned.
There
Yeah.
you go.
I've been in enough pits and all that stuff. I mean, I try to pick and choose these days because, you get older and then you don't heal as good,
Yeah, I feel that.
I've been knocked out.
It's like
Yeah,
I'm
you
still
have.
recovering from
I got
things.
knocked out
Recently?
I got knocked out cold when I was like 17, 18.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Shit. How'd that go?
Uh
Did your mom ask you what happened?
no. So actually I rode with my friend and his dad. This was before Knocked Loose got ginormous. This was like 2016 or 17.
Okay.
At California Brew House.
Oh, yeah,
Of
yeah,
all
yeah.
places.
I've been there a few times.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It was God, who was Knocked Loose, Terror, and Jesus Piece. And I remember I was just sitting there and I saw this kid just like coming towards me.
Yeah.
And I just watched his foot slow-mo go into my face. And as soon as it got like that, it just went black.
That's it. Done.
Yeah.
It's like death.
Yeah.
Just turning off the TV.
Yeah.
That's one of my theories of what death is.
Yeah.
That's it. Black out.
Yeah.
Done. No thinking, no hearing, no nothing.
Woke up to a couple flashlights in my eyes, but
I guess
Yeah.
I got lucky compared to that. At the last trader show I went to, probably like 7 or 8 years ago, I got my nose busted there, and I got a picture with Tyler, but it was on my old phone, and I lost the picture.
Oh,
It was
shit.
a dope show, though. I just opened my eyes, and all of a sudden, someone's hand was right in front of me. It was
Like,
like,
oh.
oh, yep, that's happening.
Yeah.
Last Trader show I saw was with an Attack cover band.
Attack.
Interesting.
Yeah.
it is a cover band now, technically.
It's crazy. So, if you had to choose, because I know everyone has their preference, if you had to choose between headlining a nice show or going viral for something crazy happening on stage, like maybe getting whipped in the face with the guitar and busting your face open or falling off the stage, what would you rather? Would you rather go on TikTok like that or just headlining a nice show?
I like headlining.
Yeah?
We headlined our first show,
Did you?
and
Yep.
yeah, we got a. Some people were probably a little bit upset that we did that.
Little
but
upsetty spaghetti.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Some people get upset. It's okay.
It's all right.
They can get upset all they want.
Steady
Take it
depressing.
with a grain of
What's
salt.
our band?
Yeah.
We'll headline our first
Yeah.
show if we want to.
I'm cool with it.
Right. Some people are going to get
hell,
upset.
hell, it turned out well. So
That's all that
Yeah,
matters.
Oh, yeah, everyone had fun. It
Did
was a
turn
good
out
show.
really well.
Yeah. Who cares about the feelings, right? If they get lost in their feelings, it's on them. You just do your thing and just continue on. But we have a caller. Her name is Annalise. Hi, Annalise. How are you?
How are you?
Oh, we're dandy. Like the dandy house, the Hinsdale house. That's very haunted. That was lived in by 2 serial killer brothers. That's how dandy we are. And we're dandy with Amatera.
Dandy
Super
is
dandy.
candy.
Dandy is candy, as long as your name's not Mandy.
Oh shit!
Where are you? Are you
Yeah,
are you in a
sounds like
mosh
she's in, like,
pit?
a bar.
Yeah.
I am at a bar.
Oh, there you
Oh
go.
shit. Well, she's gonna get in the
I'm
pit,
not
guys.
getting lit.
No, not in the. We're not getting
Open.
lit. You're getting in the pit.
Bar shows?
Yeah, bar show. Nothing
Open.
wrong with a little bar
Shit.
show. Yeah.
Oh,
So, Annalise, have you heard Amatera's new single?
no.
No. Oh no, you got to get on there.
I
You got-
will
Spotify.
on it like Donkey Kong.
Yeah. Play it for the bar. Put it up on their speaker system and let them hear it.
No.
Yeah.
Play it
No.
off
Play it
the.
in their karaoke.
What are
Yeah.
the little machines you can pay like $3 to
The
play a song?
jukebox.
dude.
Yeah, get the jukebox
They don't
going.
have a jukebox.
Well, then make one. We got to get one
You're
in
at
there.
the wrong goddamn bar then.
Well, it is New York City,
We gotta
so
find a new bar.
it is New York City down
I'm
there.
just
So,
an asshole.
oh, they're a bunch of assholes
Yeah,
over
sorry.
there.
No shit. It's New York fucking City.
Oh.
Yeah,
Good
it's
but-
Liberty
But there's a
City.
bunch
Just
of
line up.
assholes everywhere.
Well, that's
Because
what
we all got them.
that happens here too, though. There's a lot of assholes up here too. You know, like the guy
Well,
at
no
my
shit.
apartment who said, "Hey, that's my beer," to a buddy of mine, and he was sitting in his seat, and he got him out of there. And I'm like, "Come on, dude, really? Four
What?
beers."
But
5 beers.
I am drinking my new favorite coffee.
Yeah, what's your new favorite coffee?
Strawberry.
Strawberry kiwi.
Huh?
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of people in there trying to deflect your. They're trying to drown you out so that way we can't hear you.
What? No, I'm getting old as shit.
Come on, you're not that old.
How old do you think I am?
I don't know. But I mean, you can't be
I'm
as
younger than I appear.
maybe. I mean, I don't know. Are you as old as I am? Do you know my age?
34.
What's that you say?
What?
What?
Couldn't hear you over the loud music,
I'm in a
Sonny.
nursing home
See, there's always fucking chaos.
every day, like the 9/11 attacks. That was chaos.
No,
Towers came
don't
down.
You dare.
Towers
Don't
came
you
down faster than the
fucking
people in the
dare.
pit. It's all right.
No,
It's
no,
okay.
No.
Yep, it
You
happened.
take that back,
It
though.
happened.
You take
It's
that
okay.
Back, you hoe.
Next thing you know, they're gonna be somebody just kung fu kicking you in the pit like a fucking jet plane coming into the towers.
Inside job.
Done. Yeah, inside job.
9/11 was an inside job.
No, you gotta get the whip out.
Yep, get the whip out. And when you get the whip out, you hear this.
Erectile dysfunction.
So,
Slut.
oh, we have that soundbite still.
Somebody's sucking my
Actually,
slut.
these boys were a little bit of a talk slut earlier.
Yeah, she's a talk slut.
It's okay. I'll give you one up.
1 up.
He's resetting the time here so that way they can swap the
Oh,
headphones.
M-Balm.
Yeah,
I did like the Austin bit
yeah, the Austin bit. Which
from
one?
Wednesday.
From Wednesday.
All of them.
Oh, when he got his car stolen in December, the audio that we played.
No, because I remember when Sweet Baby Ray was on, I believe, and you were talking about this like guy who dresses up as a chick with beans, and he needs to be like, "Excuse me, what?" Needs to be a fucking sound bit.
Oh, that one. He sounds like
Yeah.
Lil Jon. Yeah. So before we let you go, is there anything you want to say to this wonderful up and coming band? You want to see them live when you come to Rochester? Uh-oh. You're off our system.
Grab somebody with your microphone. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
What'd you say?
Stab somebody with a microphone.
Oh, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
I
Not
can't-
really. No.
We're not going to do that,
think so.
Annalise. But thank you for calling in. You know, it sounds like she's at some crazy bar in New York City.
It's New York City. What can you expect?
Yeah. What's the craziest bar you've been to? And it doesn't even have to be here in Rochester. Sounds like you have a lot of experiences in these places.
No, I don't.
Oh.
I'm not really a bar person.
It's a lack of
honestly.
experience for me.
I'm a house party kind of guy.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
The older you get, the more you're like, you know what? It's not only cheaper in alcohol, but it's cheaper when you have to drive, so that way you don't get pulled over and you have to worry about that bullshit.
Yeah.
Catch me outside. How about that with that shit? So I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I'll just stay home, drink at home, have a good time in the studio, and then yeah, be an old man, fall asleep on the couch, maybe puke. Who knows? Depends on what kind of night I'm having. If it's a power hour on Easter Saturday, then sure.
Yeah.
That happened 2 years ago. Yeah.
Gotta live it up for Easter.
Got to live it up for Easter. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Jesus apparently died for that.
Yeah.
He died for Easter.
He died for
He died for you.
Easter.
He died for us to get fucking blackout drunk while your pregnant wife has to deal with it, and that's what he died for. And I'm here for it. I'm okay with it.
We were all here for it.
Well, I mean, what else are you here for? I mean, if you had to sacrifice somebody in this band to a cult, who would you choose? You have to survive. This is the only way you survive, and then you're also guaranteed major success.
What cult is
The Illuminati.
What? Yeah. What's the purpose?
Taking.
What's the purpose of this sacrifice?
The
Like, what are
purpose
we
of the
getting out it?
sacrifice, Jake, is you get to live and you get to be the most successful band in today's modern day society.
I think I would volunteer as tribute.
You get to be the next Slayer. I mean, you'll be known as the classic fucking band.
The next cattle decap or something like that.
Yeah. Exactly. Who gets sacrificed?
I think we would all volunteer ourselves as tribute.
It's the drummer, right? Because he's not here. You're gonna say it because he's not here.
Nah.
Can't do that. Can't do that to Dante.
That's a hate.
No, you. I mean, Dante would be the one sacrificing you.
That's okay.
Who would volunteer?
I got kids. So
Yeah. See, you can't volunteer.
I think we would bring somebody else into the band
Yeah.
purely for the sacrificial.
We would
That's
put him
the
on a
loophole.
keyboard, and then we would just backing track all his parts after we sacrificed
That's the
him.
loophole.
Yeah.
You get somebody you really dislike and you try to befriend them. Like, oh, I'm sorry that this happened between us the first time around. Let's be friends. Oh, by the way, I think you'd be great if you were a second vocalist or some shit. And then you bring them in, and then first show, sacrifice. And then everyone's just fucking.
One of us.
Yeah, exactly. One of us. And then all of a sudden you're blowing up. Now you're on fucking playing Madison Square Garden.
There you go.
And somebody died for that, just like Jesus.
That's okay.
It's all right.
Timer's up for your headphones. But
Time's up.
Timer's been up for the headphones.
That's how you
I
do
had
it too.
on
You
for
put
like
out
10
you put out
minutes
one of
after
those
the
time
timer went up last
sand. You
time.
know.
totally him. Dude, how fast does that go down?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Less than 10 minutes.
Less than
Yeah.
10
Oh yeah,
minutes.
it's probably gonna be like 3.
Aren't they all?
Saying 2 or 3.
Aren't they all designed to be like a specific time
No.
limit, like a minute? I don't know.
I don't know.
dude.
Well, yeah, it's based on the size and how much sand is on.
It is based on the
Yeah, it
size,
just depends
Brandon.
on how big
It
the hole
is.
is.
What'd you say? The big is as big as the hole is?
Well, yeah, I mean the whole diameter.
The hole diameter. I see what you did there.
A portion in the equation.
There's nothing wrong with a little hole diameter. You know. I mean, shit. That's what happens when you come on the show.
We pulling out.
Post
You know what it is? It's that APB, baby. And that means we talk some shit about some social media posts. Usually Reddit, because it's such a crazy cesspool of a social media site.
Absolutely.
And that's what we're going to
Reddit,
dive
gotta
into.
love Reddit.
Some of the shit gets crazy, and I don't know why. Let's just dive into it. Ready? My penis snapped in half. It happened 2 days ago, but I can't afford to attend a doctor. Now I'm going to go have a hookup, but how do I tell her I can't get it up? Because it's broken. What do you guys do in this situation? Your shit's now snapped in half. It's in pain. You're suffering, and you have a hookup waiting for you.
Curious
Sounds
to
like
know
he just
what
needs to
did
thug it
snap
out.
it in half.
Snap that shit back in place, right? Tape that shit up. Duct tape?
On either side.
Yeah,
splint
splint.
it,
You
yep.
splint the shit out of it, and you tell her not to look at it. Just don't look at it.
Do you have intercourse with the splint too? Like that's my question now.
Yep, she's gonna feel it.
I don't know how he broke it.
That's what I'm wondering. What are you doing?
How do you? Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
What are you doing to break that shit?
How do
Fall
you
asleep on
maybe-
his stomach.
how do you know
Fell
that
the
it's-
wrong way.
If she's on top and just comes down at the wrong angle,
Hey,
that can hurt a lot.
That could
Yeah,
be
you
the
just
end of
fucking-
yeah.
Depends on how big she is.
Yeah, and then it just gives way, and it's just
Yeah.
broken penis, just
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
broken pen 15, and you're in trouble.
That's rough.
Yeah, it was a little rough. I mean, do you still go through with this hookup? Do you go to the emergency room? What do you do?
No, go.
Postpone it.
Oh,
No,
absolutely.
take
no. You thug it out.
I think you thug it out, go to the ER.
Yeah.
And I think if it's under $300, they technically can't put it on your credit.
Oh.
So I just avoid the bill.
Do the,
You
does
avoid
the
it's under
ER give the
$300.
cleanup too?
Get the hookup to drive you to the ER.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
this
just
is
act like you fell at her house. And
Yeah.
you blame her. You sue her. Actually, you say, "Hey, you're the reason why you broke my penis in half. You're the reason. You're my 13th reason."
Yeah, you were so hot, my penis broke in half.
Yeah. You get all the money. You sue her. You put a lot. You call your attorney and you say, "Listen, this woman, she broke it in half." And they're gonna say, "What? What did she break in half, sir?" And you're gonna say, "My pen 15." Do you understand what I'm saying? And they're gonna say, "Okay, sir, we have a multi-million-dollar lawsuit that we can slap on this bitch, and we'll get you in court. And now your penis will not only be fixed, but you'll be a multimillionaire, and then you'll be fine."
Just testifying with visual evidence of your
Yes.
A multimillionaire with the working penis? Sign
With-
me up.
I mean, go ahead. I mean, it's a little no pain, no gain. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do to make sure you make that cashola,
Yeah,
the dinero. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Would you go through a broken penis to get some money for that?
Do I ever recover?
No, I mean, it's a 50-50 chance.
I think I'm going to take the risk.
You're going to take, yeah.
How much
I'm-
money are we
I'm a-
talking?
I mean,
about
you
my
get a
money.
pretty good chunk of change here, Jake. You get a good settlement out of this.
I'm about my money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'll
take
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 it.
the risk.
Yeah, I'm done using mine, so I'm good. I'll break that thing. Fucking thing off, man.
Fuck it. You know, the money will do you just fine.
Chop it off.
It is the most American thing you can do because without lawsuits and suing your neighbors and shit. I mean, if you're fucking your neighbor, that's one thing. But I'm just saying, if you gotta slap a lawsuit on that bitch.
That is the American way.
That's the
Yeah.
beauty of America. You can always sue someone.
Yeah,
Yes.
and that's the American dream, especially in this day and age. That's how you make some real cash.
Slip and
It's
fall
like
in
the lady
McDonald's.
with the coffee at McDonald's.
Yep, that's a huge lawsuit. And look what happened there, right?
Oh boy.
Nothing wrong with that. But we're not done yet. We have more.
Yeah, here.
Got another one right here. Ready for this one? We're gonna pull this bitch up so we can all read it in harmony.
I already saw
Did you see it?
some other word.
Found my dad early in the morning at 4 a.m. in the kitchen before work. LOL. He is tired and becoming forgetful over 60. Plus, the dogs love to grab his socks and undies and place in odd places. But the kitchen counter wasn't the dog's fault. Anyways, I just grab it by the edges and throw it onto the floor to let my dad deal with that underwear when he gets home. Then I friggin' see there's spunk and shit on the underwear. Ew, 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 ew. I don't know where else to share this. Just gross. Why the fuck were they on the counter? The kitchen counter. The spunk side face down onto the counter. I triple disinfected that shit afterward. My mom later grabbed it from the floor and threw them away. The spunk side faced me as she did so. I said nothing. Unclear whether she saw the spunk too, but she certainly saw the huge hole in the middle of it and the shit stains. Why?
Why?
Dude, what do you do in this
There's
case?
a lot to unpack in this one.
Some things are
Jesus.
better left
Like this-
unsaid.
Publicity stunt.
I mean, some people get a little comfortable in life with their family. And I've had an experience that I've questioned. So I could see one person in particular in my head right now that would probably do something like this. And that guy looks like John C. Reilly from Step Brothers.
I can see it.
So, have you ever been in a house or something? You've gone to someone's house and maybe the father or something is a little bit more comfortable than he should be, and he's in his underwear.
Yes.
I have not.
I
No,
have not.
thankfully.
No,
Sounds like my dad's house.
It's an older thing.
I mean,
Oh, flip them.
oh, you gotta flip it, flip and sizzle.
Nope.
Been there. So there's this girl. I was hanging out with her. I took her home. This is years ago, and we went to the house, and it was like late at night, probably midnight. And this guy comes out. Now, mind you, looks like John C. Reilly. He comes out of the dark, flips the lights on, and there he is standing there with his fucking tighty whities on. And she's acting like it's fucking normal, like this is an everyday thing. And here I am thinking to myself, I need to get out of here.
I need therapy.
I kind of probably did. That's probably why I'm as fucked up as I am and making the dark jokes that I do, because I was traumatized by this event. But nonetheless, this is a lesson learned. You just don't know what happens behind closed doors. I have a lot of questions for people that live in households like this, and I start to wonder what the trend is. Are we just ultra comfortable, or is something really devious happening in that house? Something sinister.
I mean, I hope it's his expression of freedom in his own.
You'd
house,
think.
you know,
Yeah.
You'd think it's
like
somebody.
a true American.
like
Right.
a true American.
A
yeah.
That's the
red-blooded,
American dream right there.
right? A red-blooded American who just loves his underwear on the counter.
He wants to shit in his underwear.
Yeah,
He gets shit in his underwear. It's his underwear.
yeah. He wants to shit in there after a nice, beautiful garbage plate from Dogtown. Then let him shit.
Leave it right where all the food goes.
Yes, you
on
can
his counter. Yeah.
listen. You
Yeah,
can
on his counter.
you can turn it over and say, "Here, honey, here's some leftovers from last night. If you're hungry, it's in the fridge." And then you will understand what happens there after that. And that's a normal everyday thing for some people. I don't know. But I can tell you right now, I've gone through some weird shit in my life, and this would probably take the cake, right? What do you do if you stay the night at someone's house and you see this?
I mean,
Mom,
leave
I'm
and
scared.
ghost him leave the next day and ghost him.
You're gone. You're out of there. And you
Yeah,
never
no.
speak to those people again.
No,
I couldn't
see ya.
even sneak out because my car's too loud.
Well,
Wake up
that's a
after
you
the
problem. My
phone
car is
out.
not as loud.
You leave, and then they wonder why they never you never return their calls or texts, messenger, anything. You just that's it. They never see you again.
Pull a Borat, just full steam out of the house.
very nice.
Cartoon steam out of the house.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta be honest with you. That would be traumatizing if you see this at someone's house, let alone your own house.
If it was my own house, I'd have more questions than I would someone else's house.
Exactly. You would have a lot more questions. You'd think you know the people you live with, but then you see this.
No.
But yeah, I mean, can you think of one of the weirdest things that you've been through? Like, what's one thing that comes to mind that you'll never forget in your entire life?
Oh my god. All right.
So you want to take this one first? I'll go
I
next.
guess so. I guess I'm the culprit in this story.
Oh, that's a twist.
I used to hang out a lot in my basement. I have a younger sibling by 5 years, and they would drink cans of lemonade all the time and just leave the cans everywhere.
Minute Maid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The best stuff.
Some
Minute
nice
Maid.
Minute Maid.
And so, me not wanting to go upstairs and use the bathroom, just used a can. And this one time, my sister, my sibling, went to drink this can of lemonade that they thought they was there, and it wasn't lemonade. And yeah, that was the experience. I wasn't even there to see the facial reaction, but I heard about it. And
You heard about it.
I had to clean up the mess.
You had to clean it up.
Bear Grylls shit.
Yeah.
That is Bear Grylls shit.
I
Then you
didn't
order
want to go
pizza.
upstairs and make a lot of noise opening the door. And
Yeah, you-
opening the bathroom.
Yeah, you don't want to
door.
wake anybody up.
Old house,
more
creaky
noise
doors,
than
all the
they
whole
were.
thing.
I just fucking forgot about it.
I'm lucky enough to have a bathroom connected to my bedroom.
Yeah.
I could have gone outside and just peed like a man, but you know,
Yeah, you
I've
know.
done the same thing,
It
but no one's ever drank it.
it was
That's
true,
all.
Like a true Homo sapien.
it was cold.
Yeah, when you feel it's warm, like the bottle is warm.
It was old.
Oh,
I've for a few
I
days.
literally
It's like when
forgot
you
about
feel
it.
that it's not cold.
It would be
like
funnier
lemonade.
if you put it in
Would
the
you smell it?
fridge.
I did not do
Yeah,
that. I
that would be the one thing.
I feel like
As soon as you put it up to like this, when you smell it from like right here.
Yeah. You
I-
put it in the
It's just some
fridge.
old lemonade.
Yeah, it's
It's
fine.
a little funky.
I
mix.
didn't. I mean, I didn't fill the fucking can to the brim. It was just like a quick.
Yeah, but you'd still smell piss out of a tin can.
Oh yeah, could you imagine?
hope
And it's
so.
mixed in with
All
whatever. it
common
is.
sense was
What if I was
absent
really
here.
hydrated?
When you're hydrated, it's nighttime. You know, nobody knows any different, right?
Yeah.
Has anybody fucked with you like that though? Has anybody like fucked with you in the sense of doing that on purpose? Because that's
no.
No.
there was one night we used to do this show when we first started 6 years ago. We used to do this show from an old co-host's apartment because we didn't own a house yet and anything like that. So this setup didn't exist. So we would go over there, we would do the live stream and shit, and then we would just fucking drink and do whatever. Well, there There was one night where we all got fucked up and drunk. And let me just put it this way. It was like a house, and there was neighbors that lived in apartments in this house. This house doesn't exist anymore. They sold it and then they fucking tore it down. Now there's apartment complexes. But it was old and all that shit. It wasn't the best built, nice house in the world. And this one neighbor left their shoes out in front of their apartment. Now you could probably put two and two together. You have drunk dudes just fucking around and a set of shoes that's outside someone's door, and somebody had to take a leak. So you would think that the bathroom would be ultimately where you would want to go, but needless to say, I won't point fingers or anything like that, but somebody took a leak in this dude's shoe. I still to this day wonder what happened when he put his feet in those shoes and he probably thought to himself, must have rained. Maybe there's a little leak. I don't know.
Used to know.
But I wonder to this day, I wonder if he knew what it was.
Maybe they dried up and he just never knew.
Oh
and
my
he's still
God.
wearing them to this day.
Could you imagine the smell?
Maybe it just soaked right in.
I think it would smell worse.
He's
then.
like, man, my feet smell really bad.
God damn, I need one of those odorizer balls. Nah, dude, somebody just took a fucking wicked piss in your shoes, bro. Like that. Those are some wild times, man. Those are some wild times.
Those little order things do wonders, I will admit.
Do you think they would do wonders for this guy's shoes?
Probably not.
Probably not.
They're probably too far gone at this point. Like,
Oh yeah.
it's bad.
Yeah, I mean, look, we've all done some crazy shit, right? We've all done some crazy shit we're not proud of. Can you think of one time?
Yeah, I matched with this chick on Bumble, and we had talked for a good while, and then come to find out she had gotten with someone else, and then I met the someone else, and then just time goes on, and I eventually just ended up driving this dude cross state into PA, and for like a week straight, like sleeping, like for a couple weekends, like sleeping in my car. It was the worst experience I've ever had. It was like, what was it? Summer of 22, I think, something like that. And it was, dude, that was a time. Let me tell you,
It was a time you'll never forget.
no, haunts me to this day sometimes.
Is there anything that's haunting you in
Me?
particular? Yeah.
No, I just don't use dating apps. I just fuck.
I think I learned my lesson from dating apps.
Oh man,
Hey, that's how I got married.
Is it?
I used to just do dumb shit. We used to take the electric scooters at Walmart and then get pool noodles and joust.
No, that's fun. That sounds like fun.
I,
Yeah, you bad boy.
dude, I don't know, dude. I've never done something like that.
No? Man, we used to do some crazy shit as teenagers, man. Smear peanut butter in people's fucking lampposts and
Oh,
cars
God.
and shit.
I remember one time when I was a teenager, I was with one of my buddies, and we used to go up to this Christian school down the road from me,
Yeah.
and we would climb on the roof and just like hang out up there, smoke weed. One day he comes over with a backpack full of firecrackers, so we started lighting them on top of the roof.
Oh, God. And there was a fire, wasn't there?
There was no fire,
Oh,
but
shit.
one of them may or may not have been dropped down one of the chimneys.
Okay, that sounds like, okay, you got out of there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, fuck this. I'm not responsible. It wasn't me.
Well, I got immediate karma because one of them blew up right in my face.
Oh.
Yeah, so lesson learned: don't blow up firecrackers on the top of a Christian school.
We used to have the firecrackers that you could like shoot under a door.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I was
So
a menace
every
when I
time-
was a teenager.
I worked with two of my best friends at an auto mechanic shop, and every time someone went to take a shit, we'd shoot them under the door. You just hear pop, 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 pop all over the bathroom.
Nikki's on here, says, hey, I'm sorry I'm late to the party. No, don't be sorry. It's okay. I understand. I know, like,
It's always a party.
you ever notice this? I'm sure because you guys are creators too. The algorithms really love to buck you. You post something and then like nobody really sees it. And you're like, now how does that work? You know what I mean? Like, say you have 1,000 followers and only 3 people see it. It's like, how the fuck does that make any sense?
Yeah, it's
That's my TikTok.
Dude,
Yeah,
I don't
I'll
get
post
it.
I'll post the band TikTok. I'll get like 60 views, and then the next one I post, I'll use the same exact caption and hashtags, and it gets like 900.
I don't get it. How does it
doesn't make
work?
any fucking
it's
sense.
always
doesn't.
it's also always the stupidest shit that blows up too. Like we did one of those like guess our drummer videos, and it was like the biggest one.
Yeah.
But if it was like some serious like show promo kind of stuff, we get like 20 views. Like
I don't get it.
Got to make that cringe reel.
Yeah, you gotta go on there dressed up as the pig, right?
Yep.
Like that guy, and eat sloppy, like eat a
Yep.
garbage plate
Well, now
sloppily.
you
I guess
can't
we
do
gotta
it
have a
'cause you already
deathcore
did it.
moment first before
Yeah.
we blow up.
Dylan's on here says, "Hey yo, the algo has not mathing. Yeah, it is, dude. Dylan, you're not wrong, man. It ain't mathing. The math ain't mathing. It's definitely mething. It's mething around.
The algorithm's on meth.
the
Yeah.
algorithms on methamphetamines.
It's just sad because you're like trying to release music and shit. Oh, 20 views. You could post a video of yourself taking a nice dump in the local Taco Bell. 1 million views. Like, how does this happen? Just doesn't make sense. And then all of a sudden, like, you try to get like tips and tricks, and it's always comes down to two things. Well, your content's not good quality, and your content's not engaging with the listener or the viewer. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I have seen the most boring shit on YouTube.
Yeah.
The most, I mean, literally a dude sitting in the fucking middle of his fucking living room in a chair, not even talking to people that are
silence.
right.
Yeah.
And the dude's just sitting there, not even engaging with the audience that's talking shit about him on the chat. And he's just sitting there with his eyes all fucking looking one way and the other. And he's got like 100 and something thousand subscribers and tons of views. I'm like, okay, so the quality of the content matters? Because I don't think it does.
Yeah.
I don't think it matches.
How do you advertise that?
That's a good question.
The dude's
It's like the
just
people
sitting
on
there.
TikTok. You see the people that get like the gifts and then they like act out the gift.
The AI guy, the NPCs.
Yeah, the NPC
Yeah.
people. Yeah. I don't.
Thank you for the glizzy.
I almost-
Thank you-
I
thank
you for the
forgot
glizzy.
about that.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Oh,
reminding me.
thank you for
Yeah, dude. It's
Thank you
just
for the
like, how
jizzy.
You
Thank you
see
for the
there's
jizzy.
like 30,000 people in there watching. I'm like,
yeah. Like, what is going? And people fucking spend they spend hard-earned cash on this, and you're like, what is society coming to? Why are we doing this?
Sometimes it's the most brain dead stuff. Like I swear.
It's always the brain dead shit. I mean, I know that some people work hard to make brain dead shit. We do here sometimes, you know, because that's what we do. Sometimes we have a power hour. We get tased on the show. We puke upstairs after the show's over, and we pat ourselves on the shoulder and say we did good. And other times we try to have real conversations, and then the algorithm's like, nah, that's not as cool. Let's talk about this person getting chopped up and having their head put in a bucket so their mother can find it, and then the bitch gets arrested, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, it blows up. And it's like, okay, it's like, come on, I want to make people laugh, but then the gruesome shit comes out, and it's like, oh, now it's catching the algorithm's attention. It's like crazy shit.
That's been like all over Facebook recently too.
Yeah.
It's like random gore videos.
Yep.
Mhm.
Taylor Show Business. Then you got the Miss Piggy there. It's just nuts. Dylan says I can comment on a Gail Lewis video, and the comment gets 30,000 likes. I post a TikTok on the band page, and it doesn't move at all. Laugh my fucking ass off.
Yeah.
Nikki says, is there
Sounds about right.
any new updates on the Sam case since they went to court again? I have not seen a single one about the Sam Nordquist case. You know, this case that happened recently that happened in Canandaigua at Patty's Lodge.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is the whole case, like just looking at all the stuff that's happened, it's just you ask yourself, how did we as a society allow this to happen?
Mhm.
You know, and you go back and you look at the people that are involved, and you're like, okay, they have been arrested before, they have a history, they have a rap sheet, whatever, predators, you know, getting let out of prisons and all that. These people shouldn't have been in society to begin with, and they're probably going to your show sometimes, right? And you know, you just never know who's out there in the fucking pit trying to grab a fucking, you know, it's nuts. And they're out there in fucking society, and then this happens, and you're like, dude, how did we get here? You know what I'm saying?
World is an interesting place for sure.
It's a sad place. It's a sad place. Yeah, Dylan, the NPCs. Yeah, and that's another thing. Like when you look at the NPCs on TikTok, did you see that one chick? She had like a kid,
Mhm.
and then like she'd break character and fucking scream at him in French.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, wait a minute.
They go like mask back on.
I remember seeing that.
That's like, wait a minute. How did I mean,
That flew under my radar. Right?
you didn't see that?
No, I have not seen that.
I think she was like one of the most notorious NPC TikTokers. And her kid was like fucking doing some weird shit in the background, and she'd like turn around and yell at him in French and then go back to like doing the NPC act. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what is happening?
There's like one TikTok page I stay like consistently up to date with. So that's the Side Talk. The
Yeah.
the Side Talk NYC.
Yeah.
thing. It's fucking amazing. It's the only TikTok page I'm like always there for.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah. This TikTok can be lately it's like it's trying to send me the weirdest shit, like the most depressing stuff. Like, oh, this cat
Yeah.
died. Oh, this dog died. And then like this, it's like the pictures on there.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, the before, the middle, and then the after. And it's like, okay, I don't wanna look at depressing shit. All I have to do is wake up in the morning and I'm already there. I don't need to turn on TikTok in order to get there. So please just show me some funny shit and let me be on with my day, you know?
Yeah. Coming back to that Reddit thing.
Yeah.
Saw a picture yesterday. Some dude got like an airport worker got sucked into a Boeing jet engine, like an engine. And there was before and after. There's like
I saw
pictures
that
of
went
it.
viral on Facebook
Dude,
the other day
it's
too.
crazy.
Did he survive?
Probably not.
Probably not.
In our hearts, he did.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
He's here in spirit.
Yeah.
He's here right now.
Dude, the pictures were.
Should we get the
He's
spirit
all over
box
the
out?
airline.
You think he'll come through if we call him?
I hope not.
We can go
That dude's
outside.
probably pissed.
We can go out right now and get a Ouija board.
This is a shitty way to die.
It is. It's one of the worst ways you can. Well, you would. Well, yeah, no, you would know what's going on. Do you think it's
I don't-
quick?
How fast does it happen?
That's what I'm
If it
wondering.
sucks you
Dude,
right in, it's probably
it
instant.
was like one of the huge Boeing.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking, this thing's probably this big.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
got
yeah.
Sucked right into it.
It's-
You're probably dead
It's
instantly.
quick.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you're,
no question.
yeah, you're chopped up into little pieces and
Wait,
it's
did he
over.
go feet first or head first?
I don't know.
I don't
If you
even
had to
think it would
The
choose-
matter.
pictures were
I would go
nasty.
head
Though.
first. Just brain done.
Yeah, you
Otherwise,
want.
then feel it all the way up as you get
Yeah.
sucked.
Yeah,
It might be
head
so
first.
quick though. You wouldn't even. It might not even matter.
The milliseconds matter.
Well,
The milliseconds.
I don't know, man.
Well, here's the thing: is you're not going to be alive to remember how much it hurt.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't know what you carry
True.
with you.
You know that's a good question. How long would it last if you got chopped up in one of those things? It has to be quick.
It's got to be quick.
Yeah, seconds even.
Definitely
Yeah.
If
faster than
planes
a
go
wood
that
chipper.
fast, they got to
Yeah.
be moving.
Wood chipper, like the
Like the
PDF,
wood chipper would suck.
like
yeah.
PDF files should be put in. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. There was one in Newark. Actually, Nikki just said. Now, what happened today in New York? I went on there that live. So there's a lot of them out there. These people that go out there, they do the catfishing. One of my favorite ones is Skeeter Jean, Skeet Hansen. He's fucking great. You know,
Okay.
you've been skeeted in 4K.
Oh, I see some of those videos.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I have.
So we got some local ones here. You probably see the ones that the dads that have the group out there. They're fucking punching and slapping and clotheslining and kicking
Yeah.
the shit out of these PDF files.
Yeah.
And today I just got back home from the gym and I happened to go on Facebook and I saw this live and it said Don Ulmer in Newark, New York, trying to attempt to get with this minor. So I'm like, okay, it's Newark, New York. I'm very interested. And I got on there and this dude was like saying like, he was like denying it and shit and all that. And then all of a sudden Newark Police Department comes up and starts talking to him. And then I don't know what happened at the end, but apparently it looked like they did something, but
I think I saw that one too.
did you? I posted it on our Facebook page, on the M-Balm Effect Facebook page.
Gonna have to
And,
watch that one later.
Yeah. And so, yeah, I mean, shit, there's a lot of them out there, but I love seeing some of these hard hitting, some of them is funny as shit. Like the one dude was like in a aisle somewhere. I think it was like Walmart or some shit. And the dude was like, they had tossed him around or whatever. And he's like screaming, help me, help. And the one guy just fucking bashed him in the head against the shelving unit with his knee. And the impact just, the sound of the impact alone made me just laugh my ass off.
Oh, dude.
I'm like, you're there to meet a 13-year-old girl. You deserve this.
I sent you a message on Instagram of like a video that's like making fun of those.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
dude, it's
parody?
fucking hilarious. It's just it's not like a parody, but it's, have you seen the dude Mickey Mace?
No,
The dude that goes like he's kicked out of like every casino in the world.
really.
And he's got like all these crazy face tattoos and shit because he wins all this crazy ass money.
No, I haven't seen this
You would
one.
have to watch it. It's great.
No, I got to see that then. Dylan says, I love the Catch a Predator videos. Yeah, these things are fucking popping up everywhere. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
I follow like 3 pages on Instagram, he says. Yeah, that's just crazy, man. There's a lot of them popping up more and more. And then the police are like, yeah, we don't like that. They're hurting our jobs. Like, well, then do your fucking job.
Right?
I think funnily
Yeah.
enough, the dude that I sent you was on one of those videos. Like he was the dude who's beating the shit out of people.
Oh, really?
And he filmed the video on his Instagram, like making fun of one of them. It's fucking stupid.
I
but
like
it's
the
funny.
videos where they do work with the police though. Like they'll just have
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
cops
Yeah.
waiting. They'll like go into the store and expose them for YouTube, and then when they come out, the cops will just nab them.
Yeah.
Have you seen there's one video where this, I think it's from the 90s, where this dude signs his kid up for like karate classes, and the karate instructor ends up like basically assaulting or raping the kid. I don't remember which one it was. but they're walking him through the airport to send him to go to trial or jail. And the dad's over here talking on the phone and then just turns around and caps his ass on live TV.
That's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
classic. Yeah,
Mhm.
that happened. I forget when that happened, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Did you see? I mean, are you guys anybody watch MMA, UFC, and any of that stuff? No.
Here and there.
Cain Velasquez, he's been sentenced, I think, to like 5 years or some shit.
Yeah.
His he got justice for his kid.
Okay.
And now he's paying the price, which is kind of fucked up because don't you think, like, I mean, just so you're gonna put him away probably longer than the person that committed this act to his kid.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Well, the messed up thing is the death penalty for that is considered cruel and unusual punishment. As if what they did wasn't cruel and
Yeah.
unusual.
I know.
Fucking crazy.
It's like the Sam Nordquist case. Don't you think those people that were involved, these 7 clowns, don't you think that should be death penalty worthy? I think they should be.
Absolutely.
I mean, their
mean-
brain is wired wrong.
we should go back to
obviously.
like medieval, just like eye for an eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Bring
the,
that
bring
shit
back
back.
the
The, fucking-
fear-
the- bring back the
in town
guillotine, dude.
square.
the fear ain't
Put up
there.
some
Town
bowling
Square, New
pins
York
at the
City.
end of it.
Yeah.
Chop them off.
The fear is not there anymore. Everyone's just doing all kinds of shit now. The fear is gone. They just go, yep,
Well,
nothing's
they
gonna
pick,
happen.
They pick you up, they charge you, and then they let you out the next day.
that's exactly
Yeah.
well that
If they did-
happens.
what if they did like the guillotine? They had like bowling pins at the end.
Yeah.
Then if your head gets a strike, you get to have a funeral. And then if it doesn't, you don't get to have
You
a
get
funeral.
funeral, yeah.
That's awesome.
That's how they should do it today. Specifically in New
cool.
York City. Yeah.
I'd watch it.
Yeah, we should host it. I'll
Live
host
stream.
Oh,
it.
Put it
I'll
on
fucking-
Reddit.
Yeah.
That
Ladies and
sounds pretty
gentlemen,
Reddit page.
welcome to the wonderful show known as the Bowl for a Funeral. And today's wonderful contestant, Miss Piggy, we're gonna throw her head down the fucking bowling lane, and we're gonna see if she gets a strike. If she doesn't, then we're gonna piss and shit on her face, and we're gonna throw her in a fucking trash can and just light that bitch on fire. And we will call it a day.
Throwing the head.
You don't, bro. No, it's. I can perfectly describe how it's gonna happen.
like
you
that,
got
just
you got the
slide it?
guillotine,
So
and then
I've
you
got it thought
got
out.
you got the like little ramp that goes down.
Oh,
Yeah, I
so like when
I
it
bet you
chops,
better just
then
hope your head
okay.
goes down the middle.
So no
Yes.
one's rolling it. It's
People
just
are like,
Yeah, no, it's
keeping
just
their
it's a little
head slowly
self-rolling
die.
system.
And as they're playing it, they're playing Limp Bizkit, Keep Rolling.
Yeah,
Keep
yeah,
rolling,
perfect.
rolling.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's how they got to do it. And Dylan says, I feel no remorse for the pedos, man. I love watching them get messed up.
I don't either.
Me too. I like the really catchy ones. Like, so Skeeter Jean, otherwise known as Skeet Hansen.
Mhm.
My wife and I were watching one of the latest and greatest from this dude. So he's like dressed up in like Tesla gear and shit, and he's got a cyber truck. He's like, yeah, someone's gonna win a cyber truck today. So they go to this fucking weird trailer park. Again, we're coming full circle jerk here with the trailer parks. They go to this trailer park in Michigan, and the dude thinks he's winning a cyber truck. And then Skeeter comes up and here's like, oh wait, corporate sent me. They're sending me some stuff. And then he's going like through these chat logs because the dude was like talking to like a minor
Mhm.
and sending his penis pictures to them and doing all this weird shit and saying that butt sex you can't get pregnant from him. He's like, oh, well, you're speaking up all this weird stuff, and it's like, well, you're the one talking to the fucking minor like this. And then he's like, all right, we got to wrap it up. Like, you got to watch that video. It's hilarious. I think my favorite one's when they make the guy get in the shower and the one guy comes in dressed as Luigi. He's like, it's a Luigi time. And then they fucking put him on a couch dressed in nothing. He's just straight up naked. And they're just roasting the size of his dick the whole time as they're talking to him about this, about him talking to a minor. Yeah, it's great. I love it. That's how you fucking do it. You shame the shit out of him on fucking YouTube.
Sometimes my TikTok algorithm gives me like those like fake scenarios of like a baby mama situation, situations where you think to yourself, man, I'm lucky to have the life I have because I'm not as stupid as like these scenarios are portraying. And that's how I feel a lot of the times when I watch these videos. I'm like, damn, I love my life. I'm not as dumb as these scenarios might portray.
I had a viral video on my Facebook come up of this girl cheating on her wife or on her husband.
Hmm.
And funnily enough, the girl that was posted in that video, I have her on Facebook as a friend.
Oh my God.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's
Full
real.
Oh yeah, it's 100%.
Oh my
real.
God.
Yeah, he like walks in the bathroom. He's got her phone. She's got like all this shit on her phone. He's recording her, and she's like bugging the fuck out.
Oh, I love those videos too, where
She's like
cheater-
trying to reverse, like she's trying to like gaslight the dude.
yeah.
She's like, I didn't do it. This, that, and the other. I'm like, I wanted to tag her ass on it, honestly.
You've been like, hey, is this you?
Yeah, that's why I just want to be like, this you? Question mark.
Right. This you?
Sometimes the girls will give bullshit reasons too, like, "Oh, I was ovulating. Oh, you're not
Yeah,
spend
I
enough
was
time
like-
with me. This, that, and the third. Like,
I don't
okay.
remember what her reasonings were,
Oh,
but it
Jesus.
was
A house. That was the reason.
hilarious.
That was the house? Or the reason was the house?
the house.
Wait, the house
I
did
mean,
it?
why do people cheat if they're not using them? Right? Otherwise, they would just leave if they didn't need the person they didn't want.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Usually, cheaters are just staying because they're using someone, probably for a place to live or
Yeah.
their money.
Yeah.
Pick your poison.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Just gotta fucking
Say,
you gotta get one of those sniffers, man.
Yeah.
That shit, get your fucking Mr. Robot on.
yeah,
Get the packet sniffers. You'll see what the fuck's going on.
get a drug dog where they can smell like the pheromones of like you're lying or some shit. It's like
Well,
it's a lie detector test, but it's like a dog.
Yeah, it's almost like it's almost like that, but in a virtual world. And then everything that comes through, like the Wi-Fi and all that, you'll get it and you'll see what the fuck's going on.
Yeah,
Been
why
there, done
why do
that.
you know this Wi-Fi password already? You've been here before.
Yeah, exactly. I know everything.
Oh, new device connected.
Crazy.
I miss the days like. So I have this Samsung Galaxy Ultra watch.
Mhm.
It's cool, but I miss the old ones where they had like infrared fucking things on it and shit. Because then like I used to go to like restaurants or whatnot, and you could see TVs in there, and you could turn them on and off, change the channel. If you don't want to watch this shitty show that they have on, you could put it on fucking football or something like that. That's nice. It's cool. Can't do that anymore. No, because they don't do that anymore. I miss being able to like. There's like a how the lotteries, like people are like watching the lottery, like the numbers and all that shit.
Yeah.
And like you have some old guy sitting in the corner of the restaurant / bar, and he's smoking a cigarette. Well, maybe back in the 90s, but we'll just he's full of cigarette smoke. Let's put it that way. And he's drinking his fucking 7th beer of the night, and he's like, "I'm gonna win the fucking big one." And then like the last number, he's gonna be the winner, but you fucking turn that TV off, and you've ruined his whole life.
Oh, dude.
And that was me back in like 2007, 2008. I think that existed. Maybe it was 2010. I don't know, but it was the old technology was a little bit better sometimes. They don't do that anymore. I think they cut on, but they actually have other hacker shit you can get.
They're smarter than you think.
Yeah, there's all kinds of shit out there.
I saw also that the watch has like the Fallout
Oh, yeah.
character on
Pip
it.
Boy, yeah.
Yeah, that's sick. My coworker has one of those.
I fucking
Wanna get one.
I love Fallout, man. Fallout's one of the
Fallout's so
classics.
good.
It's a good game.
Is it your favorite game?
It's my favorite Bethesda game.
Yeah,
Fallout 3.
3 was a good one. That was actually like one of the most pivotal.
Everyone hates on Fallout 3, but I love it.
I don't know why they do.
I never got into New Vegas until like a few years ago. When I was younger and the game was new, I just didn't like it very much until I grew into an adult, and then I could appreciate it.
That game was probably my favorite. That's 4 was a little lackluster for me. Like, yeah, it had updated things and stuff, but like
4 was still definitely good. I put a
It
lot
was
of time
good.
into it.
See Ryan.
Ryan says Andrew in that fucking parka.
Oh, Ryan, gotta love that guy.
For you, buddy.
Dylan says
I
bro
wore it
just wears a
for you.
blanket everywhere.
Shout out to Ryan. We love
Yeah.
Ryan.
Yes, Ryan.
Sorry.
Ryan.
Mixer-
Ryan's an OG.
Mixer master guy.
Yeah, well, everyone else is cold. Andrew's nice and warm.
Yes.
Yeah, nice and toasty.
Like you're wearing that? I'm like, yeah.
Take a nap wherever he wants.
It's like a sleeping bag everywhere you go.
Right.
Yeah.
This
Warm
dude-
up top, but cold on the bottom. You
I'll
get
say
the
this-
dogs out.
I'll
in
say
40 degree
this
weather.
dude rolled
Insane.
up with a parka on and slides. Like,
Yeah,
okay.
you got some
I
slides.
do.
Hey, sometimes you just got to be comfortable, right?
Gotta let it dangle.
So, what's your favorite piece of article of clothing?
Article of clothing, hoodies. I have so many of them from.
Where?
Like hoodies.
Mine's definitely beanies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Hoodies or dad hats, actually. That's a close tie for me.
Yeah, that's a good question, actually. Now that I'm thinking of it, hoodies. I'd say hoodies.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with the hoodie.
Flannels too.
Hoodies.
Flannels are fun. They're fucking nice and comfy.
Seasonal for me. Like sometimes I'll wear flannel in like the off season.
Yeah, yeah.
But flannel during like the or autumn months are
Yeah.
phenomenal.
That is
For sure.
that's peak apparel wearing right there.
Yep.
Especially when it's a Dixon.
Talk slut. Yeah, she's a talk slut.
One up.
Nothing wrong with a little Dixon flannel action.
Dixon wear. Where are the dicks?
Exactly. In
I
the
think
flannel.
my favorite piece of clothing is that overshirt that I wore for the shows. It's literally
Oh,
made out of
yeah,
like
yeah.
the same material as like a beanie hat would be. giant,
Okay.
like double XL.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Goes down past my thigh. I love that thing. It's so
Yeah.
comfy.
He wears it to every
You
show.
wear it on top of a hoodie.
You could.
You could.
wear that.
That's my sock.
Dylan says dad hats for me. Yeah.
Dad hats are the move for sure.
Daddy-o hats.
Snapbacks.
What about booty shorts?
Yeah, we made snapbacks
Yeah.
for the band, and I
The snapbacks
wasn't
were dope.
aware how well they were going to sell. And they
No?
actually
Oh,
sold
for
really
sure.
well.
Dude, snapbacks are a fucking favorite. I love snapbacks.
I don't
We
like
almost
flat
didn't
brim
get them. I
hats.
convinced Zach. We got to do snapbacks.
Yeah. You don't like the flat?
I don't like flat brim hats.
I used to not, and then I got into them. And I'm like, you know what? They're not bad. I guess what really got me into them was the Finley snapbacks that I have.
Okay.
Those are fucking
I think it fits the right person.
yeah.
Like, I don't have a flat hat face. I don't know.
No.
Back in the day, I only wore like fucking skull caps, like beanies and shit.
Okay.
Skull caps. Yeah.
But then, like as I got older, I'm like, fuck it, let's get some brim action in here. You know?
That was a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a question here. Dylan says, so I got to ask the Amatera boys, would you rather have dick-sized nipples or have a nipple-sized dick? That's a good question, Dylan. I
I've seen
agree.
some pretty big nipples.
You mean those sausage pepperoni fucking nipples?
Yeah, the andouille sausage.
That's like the areola. I think he's talking about like the torpedo nipples.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
fucking torpedo
The
ones.
cone.
Are we talking width and length of a penis, or just the length of a penis? Like, is it the width?
still keep the girth.
The girth,
Do
the
you still keep
circumference.
the girth of the penis.
Sir, let me see the
Length times width.
let me see the girth and the circumference of that penis, please. Please
Length times width times height.
equals girth.
Girth.
Nothing wrong with a little girth action. I don't know.
Okay, what kind of dick size nipples? Because like there's a
Do we have
lot
to
of
decide
varieties.
this collectively?
I don't know. You might.
I don't know.
This is a collaborative effort.
So
Everything on average 5.5-inch sized wiener.
what's the average nipple size?
Not nearly that.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Nowhere
A
near
fifth of
that. My question still remains, like, let's take like the the width and length of one's penis. Is that transferred to your nipple, or is it just the length of the nipple?
I don't
and
know
then
the
width-
math on this.
I don't know.
And then
That's a
the
good
width
question.
of the
Yeah, the width of
the width of the nipple stays the same, but the length is changed depending on how large your penis is.
right.
Long straws.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking. Like,
It's a normal wiener, Jake. That's what he's saying.
Okay,
I'm thinking too hard on this.
Dylan, do they grow or are they always flaccid?
Yeah, if they're flaccid.
do they work as regular penises?
Oh yeah, is it nipple size but hard or soft?
Normal,
Asking the real
Normal-
questions here.
Yeah, he's asking the real ones here.
normal wiener.
And would you present it to a hooker on Lyle Avenue?
Oh wow.
Probably not.
No.
I don't know. I don't want to know what they have in
Stay away
store.
from Lyle.
Lyle, Dewey, all that.
What's wrong with Dewey? It's a little bit more upper class.
I like Dewey.
Depends where
Dewey's
on
a lot more upper class.
A
than
little
Lyle.
bit, yeah.
Depends where on Dewey. If you're in Dewey in Greece, that's a different story.
Yeah.
Wiener
Dewey
stiff
is Greece.
always.
Wiener stiff always,
Just
Dylan
in a
says.
Rochester.
This is the real hard hitting questions, and I'm talking hard. It's fucking hard.
How hard is it?
It's fucking real hard. You're about to find
It's
out.
rock hard, if you will.
Thank you, Jake. You knew the fucking assignment. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, Beavis.
Your turn, Andrew.
Hey, check it out.
I remember we got like so deep into the
Chino?
impressions last time.
Is that
It was-
Chino from Deftones?
It might be. Actually, this is an acapella from Chino. Deftones right here. Can you hear it?
Sounds like a Deftones noise.
This is definitely it.
The Deftones.
I want to
sample.
say this is the sex tape song. track.
Ah,
this
yeah,
this sounds
yeah.
familiar, right?
Mhm.
This is, but without the music. This is an acapella. Would you guys be down to make one of
Acoustic
these?
version?
Yes.
Acoustic version.
Would you be down to make one of these acapellas?
I'll make a swing version of one of our songs.
Yeah.
Swing deathcore. I'm not against that.
Let's do it. I actually,
Little
I'd
country
fuck
two-step song.
Yes.
Right? Little country juice stuff? Hell yeah.
a hybrid of all.
55-year-old blue
Get your
collar with the
boots.
flannel
Oh, boy.
two-stepping.
Get your boots on.
Oh god.
Get to stepping.
Get the stepping, please.
So vocalist is Yosemite in Black from
Yeah.
Georgia. He's got like that big old but like the belt buckle.
Yeah.
He was dancing around on stage. That dude was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
I should have asked the merch guy for traders if someone could wear the wrestling belt they have.
Oh yeah, they did have a wrestling belt. That was kind of cool.
We have a
They had, like,
wrestling
two
belt
of them.
too.
They have like two of them.
Yeah,
Oh
we
yeah,
sure
that's right. I
fucking
forgot
do.
about that. They do. You do have one.
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
But whatever.
it's one of my favorite songs from Deftones, though.
Okay,
Is it still going?
It's still going.
Still going, man. It's a long sound bite.
I guess
Is that
so.
sample?
I don't know. I never actually played it. I don't think I've ever played it all the way through.
Oh my god.
But Dylan says nobody wants to answer. Laugh my ass off.
No, I said I don't need my dick, so I guess I would choose a nipple size.
You would choose the
dick.
nipple size, dude.
Yeah, I guess if they're
I would-
hard, that's a deal breaker.
I would
for
choose.
me.
I would choose dick size nipples.
Why?
Can't because you can always get them cut off.
That's gonna, or you could break it
Who
in
ca-
half.
who
Yeah,
cares?
you'd be walking around like this.
Oh, you break it in half.
You could break it in half like that Redditor guy.
Yeah.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, if you want to do that type of thing, it's fine. I've seen weirder shit. You ever watch the BME Pain Olympics? Yeah.
Yes.
You put firecrackers in your hole, your urethra, and you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
I guess one upside, you could have a crazy threesome. Because you got two of them now.
Would you have them back to back? Just like, or they'd be facing each other?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Pick your poison.
Pick your poison.
I guess it's not.
That's like a snake tongue.
It's up to them.
It's like a snake tongue.
It's their freedom.
You're like, I didn't pick that one, so.
You didn't pick that one?
I might be paraphrasing this, but I think this is totally random, but I think there was this Siamese twin who two dudes married like the one person.
Yes. The sisters, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
this-
I remember that.
How does that work? Who feels what and how?
Probably. I mean, they're telepathic, aren't they?
Their
So-
nerves are intertwined.
So if, yeah, I'm
Intertwined.
sure there's.
Do they share? They share one. They share one
nervous
set of
system. Yeah.
orifices. Like I don't know.
Let's look. I want to see this. Let's get the picture up.
Real awkward if one of them broke up.
Oh, that would be a very hard. Let's see. Let's get the real one here.
I'll say that- I want to say it was recently, but like the most recent one.
These ones.
Yeah.
Conjoined twins, the Hensel sisters.
Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah, that's them.
Was
That's-
it one? Was it one dude or?
Oh yeah,
So what if one of the women just doesn't like the dude, like can't stand him?
you're in
like,
trouble.
who
They gotta work as a team.
Team, work them hands. You know what I'm saying?
Just one side controls one arm, the
Yeah.
other controls the other.
Here you go. There they are.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
So, how does that work, right? I mean, what do you do? You're the one sister who's not into this dude, right? And then all of a sudden now you have to
You
join in on the HJ you're about to get lit.
Well, would you be able to taste it if your joined twin was doing it?
Oh, imagine. Dude,
Now
imagine
you're
if
asking
one-
the real hard hitting
Imagine
questions.
if one of them.
work and you're just like tasting it in your mouth.
There they
You
are.
guys
Look,
really
one happy.
focusing on dicks.
They're one big happy family. Look at them. Can't go wrong.
Thank God.
Is that the same guy with one individual woman? Can you
Yeah.
scroll back up really quick?
Which one?
Go up a little bit more. Yeah, right there.
Oh yeah.
Was he already?
Wait. What?
What the hell?
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Did we just find something that we weren't supposed to see? Is this new?
It's a scene in. It's a scene in.
Find out. Nudes and marriage of conjoined.
Join twin, another one.
Husband of Abby Hensel attended a paternity suit by his ex-wife 2 years after he married the famous conjoined twin. It has been revealed. When was
Oh,
this?
shit.
This is
Dang.
2024 of
Thought
last
you
year.
were-
Oh shit.
Wow. That's crazy.
It has now emerged that Josh, 33 at the time, is at the center of paternity lawsuit filed in October 2023. His wife, Annika Bowling, with whom he shares an 8-year-old daughter named Isabella. How do you explain that to your daughter? Yeah, I left your mom for the twins. I'm having a threesome, honey. Your mother is not. Your mother was not.
Is that a threesome?
Oh, yeah.
Bowling is full circle.
Full circle. I know. See, here we are. Come married in 2010, 10 years later, just 19. Slitting. Understand? You know what I'm saying? That's not the dad jokes. We live.
Live for the dead jokes.
Yeah. So basically, he left his his baby mama for the conjoined twins.
Yeah,
Look, I mean, would you do something like this shit?
No,
For this?
absolutely.
Yeah, what you got going on, right?
Well,
Sounds like a Jake move.
whoa, wait a minute. Wait a fucking second.
Throwing him right under the bus.
No, I would not leave any relationship I am in purely for two reasons. One, I'm just not wired that way. And number two, I'd probably just be buried 6 feet in the ground before I could even meet the next person.
Yeah, I got to ask the question too, because Dylan says, I feel like consent in this situation becomes very difficult.
Oh yeah.
That's a tough one.
They might share
You
the
gotta
same
ask both
body,
of
but
them.
they have two different minds.
Yeah.
We gotta ask both. One's gonna be stuck watching.
Right, I know.
Close your eyes.
Close your
Oh, yeah,
eyes.
it's gonna change it.
That's how you take care of the
Same body,
situation.
Andrew.
Same body, same.
I was gonna say.
They got a rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That is a tough
dude.
one. I don't know how you go about that.
No cheating for me. No offside. No side pieces. No,
No,
nothing.
none of that shit, right? None of that side
No.
piece nonsense.
We don't do that here.
We don't do that, bro. So, we don't do that here, bro.
They could, like hear each other. Probably not that far, right?
What?
They could like hear each other's thoughts.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't go that far, does it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
It might.
That quantum shit. Yeah.
Yeah, quantum physics.
That's a
Th-
complete
This
thing.
this dude over here will spit you with the most random fictionally known. Like you just have you have
me.
you have an encyclopedia of just like the most randomest shit. It's cool, but like
When
it's
you're-
just out of nowhere.
When you're as old as me, you'll learn something along the way.
Damn.
I mean,
Like how to Google something when everyone's like, I don't know.
I didn't
What's
have
that?
Google.
Googles it and then copy and pastes it into the messenger
Copy
chat.
paste the Google AI.
Google
When we were
AI.
talking
The
about
AI
hair.
that pulls from Reddit.
These young kids don't know how to Google something.
Tell me about it.
Dylan says, "Close your eyes." Who'd have thunk it would be that easy? Well, I don't know. That's a tough one. I think it's a very difficult situation to get. I don't know if I would want to be in that situation.
I could never.
No, I mean,
that
just
one guy definitely did.
of course,
The
he
guy who
did.
left his baby mom for her.
Basically, Martha says Raiden has requested a wave from his daddy.
Me.
Okay,
Hello,
ready? Here we
my
go.
boy.
My boy.
My boy. My boy.
My boy.
OnlyFans.
Oh no, my boy.
My boy.
Boy.
There goes my boy.
Love
No,
you,
my
bud.
boy.
Go to bed.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Did I just say the wrong thing at the wrong time?
What?
Did I? Okay.
Said swear.
Yeah, I said that.
Oh no.
I said that word.
If you met Raiden, you
called
know.
in earlier?
Yeah.
That's her.
Oh, that's who called in?
That's who called
Asking
out.
about the hoodie, the hard hitting question there with the hoodie. That's okay.
Yeah.
Well, what are you gonna do? You know, things happen. Things happen. So, what do you guys got going on next? What's your next venture?
We got a show coming up in June 20th with Glass Waves.
And Weeping Wound.
Is it this one?
Yes, sir. It's that one.
Except
The
for
one?
tomorrow, I think.
Yes,
This
for
is the one.
tomorrow. Yeah.
There it is.
Oh,
All
they
those
good
guys.
What's that one in the middle?
Comfort and Violence.
Comfort and Violence.
Yeah.
Drag actually played our first show.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
We had
They were dope.
we had a band off day of like 3 or 4 hours before we were supposed to be there. And shout out to Drag for filling it.
They were
dude,
fly.
drag is the shit.
Yeah,
They
we
were
had Drag-
awesome,
We had
too.
Drag up, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll be there in like 2 hours." I was like, "Okay, cool."
So this is the nearest one, right? This is the closest one,
That's
Yes.
the next one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep, that's the closest.
Photo City in Rochester.
and then you have other ones coming up too,
we
right?
do. That was
That was
the one we just played.
This one we
Yep,
just played.
Thursday
So this one, how did this one go?
That was awesome.
that was
Yeah, that
really
was
good,
awesome.
really good turnout. The packed house for sure.
That was awesome.
Traders, yeah,
My first time playing out of Rochester too.
yeah. How was
It
it?
was great. I loved it. Huge turnout too.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
Absolutely. I would go back.
That was-
Yeah.
Buffalo goes hard for sure.
Oh yeah,
There's a lot of dope
hard.
shows out
We
there.
were working on playing another one in Buffalo in June. I don't know if we're gonna do it yet though.
Mm.
It's supposed to be at like this Italian restaurant
Really?
that they make into like a venue sometimes.
What?
And
No, that's
the shows are crazy violent there, from what I've heard.
because
So I'm all for it.
because the mob comes in. They fucking come in and tell you how to fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They tell
Do you know what that
they tell you how
means?
to run the show. Doesn't it mean dick? Okay, I knew that.
Yeah.
No, so someone at work said it, and like, that means dick, right? I'm like, oh, cool, found that out.
Found it out. Yeah. Fuck around and find out.
Exactly.
And then you have another one coming. Which let's see if we can pull that one up. This one.
That was the first.
Oh, yeah,
that was
that
the first show we
one.
played.
Oh, that's your first show.
That was the
Yeah.
first one.
That's the one we headlined.
That's the one you
That
headlined that
was.
people got upset about.
Yes.
Well, I don't know.
I'm sure people did. We don't know if people actually did, but I'm
They
assuming.
did.
Butthurt, huh?
Shout out to Invoke and Alter, the two like middle bands on that bill. Those dudes are from Albany. Yeah.
No shit.
They're great dudes.
Oh yeah.
We definitely want to go out to Albany.
Okay.
At some point.
Well, shit. That was your first fucking hard hitting show, and you headlined.
Yeah.
It's a really good turnout for a first show.
That's
wasn't
what you
it?
want.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Good.
Little hard hitting action.
Fun was had all around.
There she comes. The kitty cat's over here distracting
around by
everybody.
all.
The cat has submitted her place.
She's tapping. Yeah, she's tapping in right now. She's gonna put the headphone on next. She's waiting for this clock.
It's been like 15 minutes.
It's been way longer than that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's been way longer than that.
Ah.
I lose track of time down here sometimes. So that's what happens.
Yeah.
I hear her meowing. She's mewing right now. She's trying to get your attention.
It's like your cat, Brendan. I can hear him every time.
The next single we're going to be releasing is going to be called "The King of Nothing."
When's that coming?
We don't have a specific date set for it yet, but it's the next one.
And then another one.
Within the next few months, for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're trying to work that out.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'm guilty of this, but it sometimes can be just really, really hard to like stay on one topic. Dude, you should see our band chats. Like someone will say something and then 5 minutes later we're still divulging on some other random ass topic. It's wild.
Hey, yeah, I mean these chats get wild, right?
Mhm.
It gets wild. Sometimes you say things in there that you could be arrested for. Kind of nuts.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, would you get worried? Would you get worried if your band group chat got released to the public?
Yes.
You'd be worried. Would you think that?
We're cooked.
Yeah,
I
you're,
don't know.
2000.
It's not like
bad.
terrible
Two-
all the time, but sometimes it gets a little out.
you're getting a knock on
We're
your
all
door
very
at 3 in the
PC
morning.
and progressive.
Yes.
Yes.
2009 Xbox 360 chat lobbies.
Okay, not that bad.
No.
Because I was in
Nowhere close to
there.
that.
Nowhere
Yeah.
near that.
Brendan
I
and
was-
Brendan and Andrew are the only ones.
Get held in the shit.
Andrew was doing the
I
talking.
grew up with Call of Duty, so
So you know what's up.
I was like that 9-year-old that was like, "Hey guys, let's play Call of Duty," and then like 12 people just immediately start talking the most shit that they can.
You got a visitor.
We do have a visitor.
I knew she was coming. I knew she'd be here. As soon as
Oh,
now she's trying to tear down the set.
trying to knock
Trying to
everything
tear down the studio.
it's like you're done, right?
Oh,
You're done, brother. You're done.
she's telling me that it's done. Yeah, she don't give a shit. She'll end everything. Look, she's just that's her way of saying I want attention and you need to get off this shit. That's how she does it every time. She's a lover though. You guys got pets? I know you said you got cat, right?
Cat.
Dogs.
Kids.
Dude, they're great. Like, yeah, do they count? Do they count as pets?
Kids?
Yeah, maybe. You gotta feed them and water them and
My dogs are
walk them.
got a crackhead and then one just sleeps all day.
Oh, really?
Good old
I got
Hank
a
and Donnie.
15-year-old named Hank.
Hank Hill?
Shih Tzu Hank.
God damn it.
Is that what he is? Is he?
He's a Shih Tzu. He is.
Okay.
Both of
Purebred.
his eyes
And then
looking
we
in the
have a
opposite direction.
Puerto Rican named Donnie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. You know?
Actually, we don't know what breed he is. We got from Puerto Rico.
I like
so
how
we just tell
you're-
people it's Puerto Rican.
I like your
Yeah.
touch puss right now. It's fun. It's a
I mean,
good time.
It's what we do here.
We touch puss on this show.
Trying to get over me. Right now?
She's gonna. Oh yeah, now she's gonna.
Oh,
fucking,
Get up on
boy.
the table.
Yeah.
she's gonna get up on the table like a
Trying to
stripper
get
who's
on-
drunk
Trying
out.
to get on the table here.
Yep, she's gonna do it.
No, she'll figure it
Maybe
out.
not.
She's trying to tear down everything.
She'll figure it out for sure.
So I mean, like with all the shit that's going on right now, man. I mean, what's your favorite thing happening in music right now? What's your favorite thing?
I'll tell you what my least favorite thing is. Warped Tour is coming back, and it's like double the price of what it used
Not
to be.
real
It's not,
Warped Tour.
it's not Warped Tour.
Yeah,
I think my favorite thing is how
who's
big
running it.
hardcore's
You know
getting.
why?
Yeah, that's fair.
Fucking
Yeah.
company that runs it promotes merch cuts.
That's
those
yeah, that's
Fucking
fair.
terrible.
Isn't it the same people organized When You Were Young festival?
Yeah,
Yeah,
dog
so
shit.
It's not
company.
Warped Tour. It's just the name.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's the same.
But yeah, I definitely love how like hardcore bands have like really been blowing up the past few
Yeah.
years.
Mhm.
Deathcore and Slam is blowing up again,
Mhm.
which
Yes.
is sick.
God's coming back.
Sky is,
I
Sky
had
is
some-
coming back. That's kind of
I
cool.
have seen a couple like ads and such.
Yeah, I had Eric Scott sign here Wednesday, and we were talking about that. It's like, dude, it's nuts to think that Sky is fucking making a comeback. It never died. Real Big Fish and all that never
Yeah,
died.
The stuff
going for Andrew's
The
toes.
stuff like Incubus. Incubus is super cool. That's like I don't know. That's a ska band, right? Incubus. You would consider like ska influenced, I would say.
Is Fight a ska band?
No.
I don't know, man.
Incubus is the alternative.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I
That
don't.
Science album is amazing.
Yeah,
The green one with the dude's face on it.
I just recently saw. So you guys are into wrestling, right?
I used to
Let
when
me-
I was little,
Yeah.
but-
You saw Chris Benoit. You know Chris Benoit. Right?
Yeah.
So his entrance theme was made by Our Lady Peace, and they had refused to ever play that on stage for many, many years. Well, now they said they're taking it back, and they actually performed it live after all these years.
Really?
Our Lady Peace is super cool.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty crazy because I didn't think they were ever going to play that again after that because of all the activity that came along with it.
Yeah.
Because when you hear that song, all you can think about is Chris Benoit killing his wife, killing his son, then killing himself in the gym, his basement. Yeah,
Big
so
yike.
yeah, big time yikes. So I guess Our Lady Peace is taking it back and saying it's a good song. We're gonna play it live at shows again. This happens a lot, especially here in Rochester, where people get distracted by the puss, and it causes a lot of turmoil in one's life.
You can
I
say
don't know
it.
what's going on
You
over
can
here.
Monster?
Monster.
You
heard it here
Turn your
first. We're
cat
giving the
into a
cat monster.
meth
It's an experiment.
it's a social experiment, and it will be at my door.
Ready
Looking
to throw
for
a
you.
gallon of blood on you.
Yes,
It'll chastise you to kingdom come.
Kingdom come, thy will be done in the studio as it is in the ROC.
Brendan's too focused on the fucking cat right now.
And that's what happens. The puss will distract you. And why people don't reach their goals anymore. All it takes is a
Given
nice
life
pair
temptations.
and a
the
puss.
cat was going after him too.
What's the difference between? Let's see. What do we want to say?
Oh no.
Let's see. What's the difference between a nun's pussy and a politician?
Like that it's so hard for us to think of something.
It's because there ain't no difference. They're both fucking useless. That's why.
Yeah.
True story.
I wouldn't have thought that.
No?
No.
Nothing ever gets done.
It's a good one.
Yeah. I mean, it's all the same shit. Nothing, just useless shit in the world that just distracts us. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
they're a placeholder.
Yeah, the nun's pussy.
Mm.
Get that ruler out, man.
You-
Hey, you get that ruler out. She changed your ass to a fucking pole or something. You're in for a fucking long night. You think those nuns are all nice and high and mighty and prude, but wait till they get fucking drunk at a bar.
They never get laid. That's why.
That's what I'm saying. They're the lips are useless.
Oh, whatever.
You ever gone to that fucking was it called the Texas Roadhouse in Henrietta? The thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever look back at that and go, it was probably a bad decision.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
I like those appetizers they got. They're like fried pickles, but they're fried rat labias. It's good. It's one of my favorite appetizers you can get.
Pork cracklings.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll get canceled for that one too.
Yeah, I mean,
Because it almost got me. It got me in a bad heat of water. Last time I said that shit.
Did it?
Oh yeah, yeah, a little bit, but I don't care. It's my show.
here comes the sensitivity.
My show, and I make the goddamn rules here. So if I
That's
want
how
to say
you-
labia majora,
Listen,
I will say that.
That's how you don't get canceled.
Labia majora,
Yeah.
like Majora's Mask. That's why. That's why that game was a fucking just nothing but anxiety riddled fucking end of the world shit, because the Majora's Mask was made out of labia majora, and we all know that puss causes all kinds of chaos, as it did here.
Yeah.
You almost gave it monster.
Can't give Puss Monster. They just never come back.
No.
I don't think she likes my other cats.
Oh yeah, well yeah, cats are territorial. Yeah. Pussy's very territorial. It's the only kind of territory that they know how to get to.
When she attacked Andrew's feet too.
Yeah, my toes.
He has a cat.
Yeah, then they smell.
Don't
Well,
you
she's
have like a couple?
No, I just have one.
Just
right
one?
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tiny little baby, this big.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's right.
If you choose between one or the other, which one would you choose?
Wait, what?
What, his kids or his
My
cat?
You have two cats,
Oh, I
right?
choose
Oh,
my
yeah.
cat. Yep. I choose my cat Rosie.
No, he's talking about one of your cats. Like
Yeah.
out of the two, would you choose?
choose for what?
Yeah, what was your favorite?
Oh, Rosie.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's your
She's a
favorite
little
one?
baby. There's literally a little pillow on my head, like in the corner. That's her pillow. That's where she sleeps every day.
Which one was first? Is that one?
Oh, it was Luna.
Oh, so there's favoritism happening, and
Yeah.
that's why they're territorial. Like the other cat that I have, the one that you said was big and plump. She's been around for a long time. I've had her since 2013, and she does not get along with this one.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Well,
Because-
thankfully they both get along.
That's nice. I like that. That's what you want.
Luna's like the mama cat. She's like she'll push Rosie around when they're playing, but like she'll let her eat first.
Yeah.
She's that kind of cat.
That the other one will fucking steal this one's food,
That's how Rosie is too.
and that's how it
That's how my dog-
goes.
how my
she'll
dog
she'll
used to
like
be.
jump over Luna and be like, me first.
Yeah, it's a never ending story with them too. So
Walk up and kick her out of the windowsill, or
always.
Well, what Rosie does is she just keeps licking her until she gets annoyed and walks away.
Oh, really?
Yep.
And she's here to distract some more. I gotta say though, I'm stoked to see what you guys come out with next, because up and coming. I know you guys have experiences in other bands, and it's always good to hear you guys fucking come out with new content, new music, and all that stuff. So I mean, you guys see a couple albums coming out soon, EPs.
Yeah, we have a EP to be out by the end of the year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Oh,
It do be.
And we're constantly writing new stuff as well.
Yes.
Like someone gets an idea, we throw it
I'm
on.
getting distracted again.
See what we can do with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See, here's the problem.
Not that.
She acts nice to you.
Yeah, now you're
spot.
Oh,
Damn.
She is like a bitch with two fibers. She'll come up to you, give you some love, and then she just fucking straight up attacks you, assaults you.
like, pat me
I
with
think-
your eyes.
I might have to
think it
call
was
an
the wrong
attorney
s-
after that. What I just witnessed.
I think it was the wrong spot. Like,
No, trust me. Austin she always picks on that kid. He comes here to do a show. We're upstairs talking, hanging out. She comes up to him, rubs herself against him, and then she's fucking attacking him. And that's it. And that's what happens. Then he calls her attorney, and then it's crazy.
Is the
Taylor
attorney a
Swift.
dog?
What's that?
Is the attorney a dog?
Yeah, it's definitely a dog. It's definitely a dog. So yeah, that's what happens. I mean, so other than the shows coming up, anything else that you guys have? Any big coming? Big plans? Anything?
Music.
Music,
More music.
writing music.
music.
Yeah.
Writing music, going
TikTok
shows.
videos, viral TikTok videos. No,
Hopefully.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
yeah. I mean, shit, man. You gotta enjoy it while you can, right? The chaos, it's here, but whatever.
Someone's just got to say something dumb enough to go in a video, and then that video blows up.
Let's do it
for
here.
No reason.
Oh, what do we got?
What do we got? What do we got? What's the craziest shit you're gonna say right now?
I'll probably just end up clipping stuff from this and putting it on TikTok.
Yeah. We need a clip farmed. It's
That's
fine.
the craziest thing you could think of.
Got nothing, huh?
I mean, no.
No.
Well, I mean, shit. It'll be a good time when you guys fucking
See,
release this
we
EP.
We're running,
Yeah,
we're running
okay.
dry right now. That's what's happening.
Big things
We have,
coming,
we've
not allegations.
Yeah.
EP slash
the
Oh,
show
now he's
and-
diving into
The
it. He's
deathcore,
diving
the
into
deathcore
it.
big things are coming.
The big things are coming. It's not allegations.
Nope.
I mean, Do we want to dive into social media and what that does to everybody? Do we want to dive into that story? Because we can dive into it if you want. A lot of
A risky
people.
can of worms to open.
That's what I'm saying. It's up to you if you want to get down.
I mean,
that road.
the lid's already cracked open a little bit, so it's like
It's- you can kind of
People
see
get
inside.
canceled all the time, all over the place.
Dude, it's like every time you look, it's like somebody. Oh, this person in this band's got allegations for this thing, and then it's like, oh yeah, it's like okay, but then nothing comes of it. Yeah, and it's the same shit. And at one point, we realized it's just a bunch of shit talking nonsense.
Enough time passes,
Yeah.
they join another band, everyone
Yep.
forgets about
Everyone
it.
forgets about it.
Definitely been some moments where it's actually like real and they get kicked out for like good reason.
If there's,
Yeah,
if
for
there's
sure.
proof, I mean,
Yeah, if there's
that's where the
evidence-
footing is, you know.
Yeah.
You gotta have facts. It's
Yeah.
gotta be backed by truth.
Agreed.
If it's just allegations, like look at it. Take the time yourself to like.
Yeah, if you're looking to have a conversation or a debate, you got to have the facts. If you're going to sit there and just claim something's happening and there's no fucking evidence to back it up, then you got the people that go out there with fucking pitchfork and torches and all that shit on social media, and it's like, dude, how many times are we going to see this shit?
Right.
When do we start learning a lesson?
No.
Can we just stop the nonsense? Just a lot of us need to understand this, okay? Stay in your fucking lane, get off of social media, and do your fucking magic. If you're a band, make music. If you're a podcaster, talk shit on your podcast and let it be. If you're an artist, fucking paint something. Go do something.
Put your head down, go to work.
That's it.
see how the internet's torn that brand new is coming back or is back and playing shows again.
Really? I didn't see that one.
Yeah, the band brand new. They had some shit in the past, and they were gone for like I don't even know 5 years or something like that. And then they just announced their return not too long ago, and like the internet's torn about it.
Like, don't you
Book-
remember what you did?
Booking agent, booking
Don't you
agent,
remember?
booking
Don't you
agent was
goddamn
shaking in
remember
his
which
boots,
farm
booking that
remembers?
fucking tour far away enough from school zones.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you'd have to have the right mindset for that shit. Your life is gonna
Well,
be
I don't remember if theirs was just like straight up allegations or like some shit actually happened.
I don't.
I remember it was more than one person in that band that had.
I thought
So
it was,
that's a
I
thi-
thought just the one guy.
I thought it was two of them.
There's this cool thing called Google. You guys,
I don't know.
Okay,
We're gonna look this up live right
We wrote
now.
this not that long ago.
I don't know, but like how many times do you see something like that and you're like, okay, it's just the same old shit. Like, do you even believe it anymore?
No,
You look
I
at that and
don't
you're
know,
like,
man.
okay, I
Well,
mean,
you take it with a grain of salt, but
Yeah,
obviously
yeah.
you don't brush it off either, you know.
right. If there's like messages or some shit that somebody had said some weird shit to somebody and then they posted on Facebook or something, you're like, okay, there's a little bit of evidence there, like somebody soliciting somebody. And then even though that person said no, still pushing, okay, that's a little weird. But like this whole, like, you'll see somebody on there like, oh, so and so raped this person like in 2022. And it's like, okay, first of all, why did you wait that long, right? And second of all, how many times does somebody say that and it's like, oh, gotta fucking, I thought the justice system was supposed to take care of that, not Facebook court.
Yeah, exactly.
so many times you can cry wolf. You know
So
what I mean?
it was just the front man.
Yeah, it was just
It
the
was
singer.
Jesse.
It was from man.
The
Yeah,
singer,
so it's just 8 years ago now.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
okay,
That's a
okay.
long time ago now.
8 years ago. Brand new frontman apologizes for sexual misconduct, and they postponed the tour they're on. I don't remember what exactly. Like, a woman accused brand new singer Jessie Lacey of soliciting nude photographs from her when she was 15 years old
Jesus Christ.
Oh damn.
while video chatting. She did not clarify her age at the time on Skype.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's always it. They didn't clarify their age.
Does
Yeah.
not matter.
Something
Yeah, but you
similar
should
happened
know,
to
bro. A
Franz
fucking-
from Attila.
If you're 30 and someone's 15, you should probably know that person's not old enough for you to fucking be talking to. In
Can't
the
you?
first
I mean,
place.
well, I shouldn't say that. I was gonna say, can't you tell? But like, no, you can't always tell.
yeah.
You
I mean,
can't.
sometimes you really
gotta
can't.
ask for that government
That's
ID.
get that fucking ID out. Let's
Yeah.
see it.
Absolutely.
I don't know, man.
Verify.
Yeah, verify that
So-
shit.
Sometimes you don't even pull out the government ID. Like fake IDs can get so good nowadays. It's like
You gotta get that black light out. Become
Right?
one
Yeah,
of
you
the-
Yeah,
you gotta-
Bouncers.
Like, yeah.
Gotta get real investigative with it.
Yeah.
So you can see the
The
strip.
best thing to do
What's your
is
street?
just,
What's your address?
the best thing to do is just don't send those fucking things. Just make sure you know who you're talking to.
Yeah.
It's risky business. I just I don't.
Also, if you aren't sure, just use your better judgment.
Yeah,
And just maybe don't risk it.
that's what I'm saying. Don't even toy with that idea. Don't entertain it. It's a silly fucking thing. Like all you're gonna do is just risk everything you got going on for you. It's over. And are there fucking cases out there that allegations are true? Absolutely. But
That's horrible shit for sure.
But the problem is it's so just repetitive. Everybody's doing it. Oh, this person has allegations for this and blah blah blah. You know how many times I've heard somebody say, "I have evidence, I have proof." Okay, show me, and then I don't get anything.
Right. There is another one that there is like proof, but they don't know where the fuck to go with it. That fuck the dude from Shadow of Intent.
Oh, Ben Dewar.
Yeah, where the girl's like, there's a video of him like yelling at his wife and putting his hands on her, but there's also another video of her beating the shit out of him.
Oh,
so
shit.
It's kind of like, which way do you take it? And then her best friend is trying to get involved, and then his best friend are trying to get involved. And
why would they get involved? It's not even
they're still touring right now.
Oh,
so
really?
I'm guessing people are kind of like, it probably went both ways.
Yeah.
So remember when it first came out, the only videos that were posted of that were him yelling at her.
Yeah.
And
Him
vice
being
versa.
wrong.
Yeah.
And then a week or two later, there's videos of her.
Like, if people aren't happy with anybody that they're with, why even get to that point? Just fucking get rid.
I think putting your hands on each other is fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's
sick.
It's it's no good.
Well, that, and I think fucking dudes who put their hand on women. I don't know, dude.
They are a lower form of society.
Yeah. Unless like in self-defense, unless like someone's beating the absolute brakes off you and you gotta like defend yourself somewhat because you did nothing, then yeah, it's a different story.
I know that there's always the people out there that are like, oh, even then, don't do anything.
Nah, you gotta learn how to restrain.
So there's a
Yeah,
drunk.
that
So
too.
let me ask you this: like, this is a drunk chick just pounding your face in, right? She's absolutely fucking gone ballistic.
Right.
What do you do?
I'm not saying like knock her the fuck out, but like please push her away or something like that. Like you gotta don't sit there and
Some
just
would
take it.
say equal lefts.
I don't know.
Equal rights, equal fights. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying right now?
Dude,
If it's that bad, if you're getting like your ass whooped, then yeah, you can throw a swing.
Somebody remember China from WWE back in the day? Somebody like that coming up on you. Yeah.
China.
What do you do?
China.
I saw a
China.
video on Facebook. This guy's riding around and his daughter's on the back of his motorcycle. There's this dude's over in the corner. He's slapping the shit out of his wife. Dude gets off the motorcycle and his daughter's probably 13, 14.
Yeah.
Sitting on the back of the motorcycle and he's walking over there. He's got a gun. He's like, get your fucking hands off her, this, that, and the other thing. And then he walks over and they get in like this huge altercation and then they just fucking fly away.
He does apologize to his daughter about.
He does, yeah.
I think I remember that
He's
too.
like, I didn't want to put him in that situation, but you can't watch this dude put his hands on a woman.
No. You step in, right?
Right. Yeah.
Step in. Fucking. The problem is though, sometimes you don't even know the situation.
That too, yeah.
That's
If the dude's just blatantly beating on his woman, like
Here's-
pretty messed up.
it is messed up. I'm not going to sit here and say that it's not. What I will say though is I know a lot of cops will deal with this shit, and that's why they have to back up before they go into domestic.
Yeah.
Sometimes it happens. You get involved. The next thing you know, you're getting your ass kicked not only by the guy, but she's kicking your ass too because that's the love of her life.
Right.
That's the problem.
Reminds me of the Family Guy thing where the two midgets behind the couch, they're fighting and Joe gets in there and like throwing each other around.
It's batshit bonkers, and you're like, wait, what? I just saved your ass, and it's a nightmare, and that's why like a lot of the time it's just you just never know. That is the end result, and you're like, what the fuck's going on?
I also learned recently, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think in New York, like if you're fighting someone, like so let's say someone's throwing them at you, right? Like you're in the right if you don't do anything, but as soon as you throw one, you lose that credibility. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know.
I don't know. Because I think it's self-defense. You guys are just like aimlessly throwing them, then maybe it's a little bit different.
You
But
can't
like,
escalate a fight. Like
No.
if someone throws a punch, you can't stab them with a knife.
Oh, then
okay.
you definitely
You
yeah.
can't escalate that.
So
when someone throws one at you and you throw one back,
yeah,
it's self-defense.
So by New York State standards, I don't know if it changed in the last 10 years, but a punch, a kick, or anything like that is actually a 3rd-degree misdemeanor. It is only harassment. It's fucking nuts.
Even
But-
though it can knock you down, you hate having to when you die, lights out.
Well, then it might become
That's
manslaughter.
different. That's
Well, but either way, even though that could happen, you're still not allowed to defend yourself
Oh, you can.
accordingly.
I think you can.
Especially if you're like a small woman or just
Yeah.
a small dude, you know.
Yeah, if you're a guy who's like 5'4" and
Yeah.
130 pounds, you're probably going to be in deep shit. You know, I don't know, man.
I had a friend get in a bar fight once. And that was interesting to watch.
Yeah.
We were sitting all in a circle. And we had a friend that he was a pretty small dude. And we had this friend named Brandon who was monstrous.
Yeah.
And Brandon kept shoving Zach. And he bumped into this dude behind him. And this dude keeps thinking he's doing it on purpose. So he's like, dude, you got to stop or I'm going to like fucking do something about it. And then they do it again. He goes after Zach, and Brandon just throws one big ass punch at the dude and just gets him right in the side of the face. And there's this brawl in the middle of the bar. And everyone just starts running outside. And this kid's running away. I remember Brandon had a beer bottle inside and just launched it from like 50, 60 feet away and just pinged him in the back of the head. And he saw the kid just fall face first.
It's over.
I always
Lights
wanted to get in a
out.
bar fight.
You always wanted to get in a bar fight?
No.
I don't.
Nope.
No?
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm small.
Experience everything
I'm
once.
small. And
Never fought in my life.
Really? I'm
Punched a kid in the face, but it wasn't really much of a fight.
I'm a pacifist, but not like a true pacifist. Like I'll fight back, but I definitely won't be starting the fight.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
Like, as you get older, it's just stupid. What's the point?
I had some guy smacked my ex-girlfriend's ass, so I just pulled him by his hoodie and just sucker punched him in the face, and then I walked away.
That's
about it.
valid.
I
That's
remember
valid.
when I was little, I got
It's the
jumped
most
by
fighting
twins
I've
that
ever
lived
done.
down the street because I threw a water balloon at them and hit one of them in the face.
Really?
So they both tried to jump me. It didn't go well for them because I was like twice the size of both of them put together.
Yeah.
But
You can't take people's shit, man. You got to fucking defend yourself. You know,
Yeah.
don't go looking out there for fights or anything like that. But
exactly.
No.
That's what I did. Defended it. I had a friend. I was like, "You guys gonna call the cops?" They're like, "No, he probably deserved it." I was like, "Okay, cool." I just walked
These
away. I
fucking-
got in the car and just drove away.
all these fucking tough guys, they want to look for a fight, and you're like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Look stupid. I don't know. Look dumb.
Well, going back on the conversation about like mixed crowds and being in pits and not knowing the like outcome. So Zach and I went to the show at Photo. It was the band Mortal Reminder. You heard of them?
I've heard of them. I haven't seen them.
So we went and it was a mixed bill. It was like a bunch of it was like half metalcore and like the other half was like heavier. Yeah. Like toward I think the second to last band, stuff started getting a little more amped up, whatever. And as soon as Mortal got up, they were the headliner. People were going crazy and whatever. And lo and behold, this one dude was at the edge of the pit, unbeknownst of what was happening. And this other dude, it shoves into him or something like that. And then they start going at it, and there's like 3 or 4 more fight going on, like on top of it. It was nuts.
It's like Mortal Kombat in the pit.
Yeah.
You need to have. Yeah. You got fucking 2 people. You got 2 ninjas just fucking throwing down.
Some people just go into the pit just to fight, too.
Yeah.
I know that's
I hate
stupid.
those.
I hate those.
That is so. That's the thing I never understood. Like, go home.
They're not even crowd killing. They're just throwing hands.
That's why Traders was cool as fuck, because people were just beating the shit out of each other, and you see them just beat the shit out of each other, and then they like hug after.
Yeah.
'Cause they're like, they know where they are.
Right.
They're
Yeah,
like,
at the
oh,
Trader
man,
show, the girls were beating the shit out of like the
girls
dudes.
were. There was some girls there throwing down.
I think
for
Tyler
sure.
shouted it out too.
Shit, man. Yeah, they get it on it too, man. They don't let them fool you.
Remember
one kid in specific that was going ham the whole night.
Yeah.
That fucking kid with the dreads.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kid with
yeah.
the dreads.
Yeah.
Absolutely clocked.
So when you're up on stage, you're just fucking pinpointing like characters in the pit, like, okay, that motherfucker right there.
Yeah.
You make bets in your mind, like, okay, that motherfucker's gonna be the one that wins.
I don't know, dude. We didn't really get going until like the end of the set. Really.
Yeah.
I don't wear my glasses, so I
Yeah.
can't
He
see
can't.
it.
He can't really see shit.
Some colors.
Yeah.
At the end of the show, we'll be like, "Yeah, people were watching." He was like, "Oh, really?" I'm like, "You couldn't see," and then I'm like, "Oh shit, you wear glasses."
You try contacts at all, or
I used to, but I'm bored.
man, this shit is expensive.
I'd rather give them a toy than contact.
I agree. I get that. I think contacts would be a pain in the ass anyways. You gotta
I mean, I
couldn't-
couldn't.
Yeah?
It's
crazy.
It's just poor.
I,
Maybe.
so you guys want to say before we sign off night? Is there anything that you guys got coming up other than the show or anything that you want to make sure where can people find Amatera?
Everywhere.
I'll say
Yeah,
all
we're on
streaming platforms.
Spotify, we're on
Spotify.
Apple Music, we're on
YouTube.
YouTube. We got a Facebook page, we got Instagram, we got TikTok.
Hell yeah.
OnlyFans soon.
Yeah, let's get the OnlyFans going. I want to see.
OnlyFans.
We're gonna see Jake and Zach twerking the fuck out of that.
I signed some kid's ass cheek on Thursday.
Did you?
Yeah.
Sounds
Kid had,
like a good time.
kid had a jumper on. He had an open spot on the pocket.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
Andrew did his full first, middle, last name. As
yeah,
well as
Andrew's
Social
got this
Security.
crazy ass like federal government signature, and I just put my first initial, my last name.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. Little chicken scratch on someone's ass. They get it too. And then you're good.
No. Oh my god.
Their ass.
No.
Oh.
It was a jumper.
I signed the kid's arm. I signed the band name on the kid's arm too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you sign his pen 15 too?
No.
Oh no.
I thought about
It's
it.
cool. So I've seen.
Thought about
I
it?
saw a couple of people that are singing the lyrics too.
That's dope, right?
Yeah,
I
there
can't
was
see
one.
shit, so
There was.
cool.
He's like, I can't see this shit go
Yeah,
down.
there's- doing it?
One kid came up to me after the show.
Yeah.
I was like, "Is he saying the words?" He's like, "Yeah, I found you guys on TikTok." This thing. I was
that's-
like, "Oh, cool."
Yeah, we got that one thing.
Was it one with the big afro?
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I thought so too.
It's pretty cool.
See, that's cool as shit, man. Cool
We
as
love
shit.
our fans.
We do love our fans.
Yeah, you gotta love them, man. You know,
The few and the proud.
the proud, yeah, for us. Yeah. Well, shit, guys. Thank you for coming on with me. I know it's gonna
Thanks
be,
for having
having
us.
us,
dude.
It's
Absolutely.
It's fun.
I mean, we try to have some fun on here. It's
It was a good
Ask
time.
the big questions, you know?
well, we do. We ask the big question about some crazy, but I mean, garbage plates and all. But we're Rochester.
Maybe
We
a
got
little
it.
cancel.
We might.
No, don't cancel us. We just started.
So we just started. We don't want to do this.
We're not ready.
Austin Dash is on here. Says, "What's up, good people? What's up, Dash?
Austin.
Dash man. Yes, he is under the weather today, so he wasn't able to make it. Yeah, everyone's getting. I know the weather up and down, the temperature up and shit. It sucks.
Yeah, always the changing in the weather.
It is. It always gets you. Sometimes you escape it, and other times you don't. It's like the pit. Sometimes you get roundhouse in the fucking mouth.
Yep.
It's like the 15-year-olds that get dropped off at the show. Mom is like, "Hey, have a good time," and then they come back and their fucking arms broken,
Yeah,
faces smashed in.
Sounds like me.
Yeah.
Age 15, 150 pounds.
Yep, that's how it works. You have to. What do you call it? Pay your dues. You have to pay your dues. Well, shit, guys. Thank you for coming in. I want to see what you guys have in store, and I gotta get out there one of these days and get to one of your shows.
Yeah, sir.
I want to see this shit go down.
You know the next date.
Is that?
You got the next date.
You do have it. It's in June,
Yep.
so it's coming.
Oh, that one's
Three
more
in
fun.
Rochester.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's it for Rochester.
and the rest is Buffalo.
Rest is wherever we get them.
Where?
We're
Tried-
looking at like Syracuse. We want to get out to Albany.
Yeah.
Oh shit! All
Definitely
right,
want to go play with our boys in Alter again.
that'd be cool. Huh?
Plan is to not play Rochester more than 4 a year.
Yeah.
So you just oversaturate.
Yeah, that's true. I can see that being like, okay,
It's like how many times can people see you play the same set list every time?
yeah,
So,
I get that. Yeah. Gotta get out there, branch out, get some more eyes and ears on that shit, right?
We're
Yeah.
so good.
He's telling me I need to write faster.
So good.
right faster.
Well, shit, Well, yeah, go look at these guys. Go on Spotify, YouTube, and all that. They are on there. And if you don't check them out, well, you're freaking missing out. Even though you have one song, I'm stoked to see what you drop next. I know damn well it's gonna be a fucking banger, just like this last one.
Thank
You know, I mean, just so without that being said, I mean, just go on there, check them out. It's plain and simple. Just check them out.
Amatera official and everything.
Yeah,
Yes.
TikTok. Go look at the TikTok. Their OnlyFans. They're gonna be out there showing the gapers on there while they show you their new song. So
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. So check us out on the M-Balm.com. You can shop there to stuff. Pick up your TME gear and support the show. Represent the dirty. And we will be off probably next week and the week after. Happy Keister, everybody out there. So get your asses out and get some dineros for it. And yeah. And so this is the M-Balm Effect. This is Amatera. Have a great rest of your week. This is the M-Balm Effect. Bye.
Well, there goes the neighborhood. It's a good thing no one got seriously hurt.
Oh my god!
Whoops, spoke too soon. Don't get too wrecked. See you on the next one.
The M-Balm Effect.